right in front of his face, nigga, give me space, yeah. Why you keep talking about the shit like a shit say Che, nigga, fuck you think she gon' break down, I don't get a Chanel. Get her back home, I'm giving her hell. Truth or dare, I don't kiss and tell, bitch, I go nuts like Chip and Dale. Party to death on the tall bar, she wanna talk my head out, she got a lot of jaw. I thought you ain't no shotgun, ride shotgun with a shotgun and a hot car. Little bitch gon' cut on YouTube, hey bitch, she thick like Nunu, baby, I do shit like Mewtwo, you cool until you go cuckoo, yeah, ayy.
Hola!
Do what the business is.
That intro's still fire, man.
It really is.
Hey,
It really is. What it do? It's your girl Winged. I'm sorry. I am like acting like I don't know what I'm doing right now. Yes, I am calmed down. I am tired as a Hebrew slave right now. I'm gonna swing it on over to my brethren.
Why? It's your boy Slave DiBiase, man. The Slaley, man. We here breakdown crew type shit. We the people TV. Man, what y'all lying about today, man? Let's go.
They lying about everything, apparently, man. Real name Ray. Follow me on Twitter. Real name _Ray1. Let's get to it. Savage, man, introduce yourself.
Is he muted?
No, he ain't muted.
Oh, nah, I'm at work, man. I'm in like slave ground, so you know this should be cutting in and out.
Okay.
Yo, I got to get my shit off of Master to catch me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Know what you doing?
That's Savage Bandross, y'all.
They be like, the blacks is free. Blacks is free. Nah, they be trying to catch me.
Give us free. Man. Give us free.
Give us free.
Man.
All right, man. On this slate for Saturday, man, just to start off things, how's everybody doing here? I'm hoping they're fine. Shout out to the chat and everything. We just came fresh off of Sue Surf versus Cortez Civil War II. It happened last Saturday. They showing it on Caffeine this Saturday. We just got off the battle, just off the first watch, because I hadn't heard anything, hadn't seen anything, just off the first watch. Y'all talk to me.
Y'all late if y'all missed the damn battle. It was not on the app. I don't know when it's going on the app, but I heard it was also streaming on YouTube. We watched it on Caffeine. Ray. Anyway, listen, I'm gonna say I definitely have off of first watch, I have Surf winning. But I did give Cortez that second round. I need to watch that first again, though. I don't know how I feel about that first. This battle, we know the crowd is gonna. It was a lot of gas in the building. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and make no excuses. The gas was imminent. It was quite evident. I mean, they're going crazy off Ashanti sideburn bars. Come on now.
You know, Lloyd Banks did Ashanti sideburn bars.
You ready?
Think about when he did that.
I mean, come on. He raps to him slow for me, but okay. Ashanti sideburn bars. I'm sorry, I'm just not into it. But yeah, that I'm giving it to him off of first watch. Right now, Cortez, you know, definitely put some respect on his pen. Cortez had a lot of dope lines, but again, we know that this ain't all about rapping. So, you know, let's get into it. Next.
Off of first watch, y'all, I did kind of edge it, I edged it to Surf with the Gentleman's 30. Yeah, he jerseyed out of the second round, and you possibly could get at that round to Cortez, but he was wilding before he jerseyed out. I'm sorry, he was. He might have jerseyed out just to make it more exciting, or he might have forgot his lines, and that might have been a vet move, and he kind of just, weaved out the way of the punch. Like, I weaved out the way of the punch when it was the last 10 seconds before the referee rung the bell. So that was a little vet move, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? But off first watch, I give it to Sue Surf with the Gentleman's 30. Shout out to Cortez, he was fire. I fuck with everything he did in that battle. He was fired.
Little B Callie Brown, don't you start your shit on this
But you know what?
Saturday
They
afternoon.
did barely give Surf Cortez love, though. They was trying to not fuck with him so hard.
But I'm gonna tell you this though. I think Cortez made a mistake going first. With some, I understand why you go first sometimes, where it's hard to come behind Surf if he goes crazy. But at the same time, it stops yourself from having a chance to maybe rebuttal or whatnot. Because there was a few bars that Surf had that if Cortez would have rebutted them in a certain kind of way, it would have shook the room. Like when he had to he never really rebuttal that Rex sleeping on the couch from Rex bar before. So if he would have been able to flip that some kind of way, that should have been crazy. It was like this was his time where I think he should have did more pre-buttling and writing for certain things, because you know what's going to come up, and because of the history of this battle, it was so many topics that Cortez could have touched on. I expected way more from him. It was like for this to be the most important battle of his career, I expected way more from him, to be honest.
Okay.
Because let me ask Savage this question. When you say you expected more from Cortez, what exactly did you expect more from him?
I just felt like his material would be way better. I figured because in my mind, I always feel like the older MCs always have bars or rounds in the tuck for certain opponents that they are marquee opponents. And I'm like, all this time you've been trying to get this shot at Surf, I'm thinking he's gonna come with the most monumental material of his career. And this wasn't, to me, one of Cortez's best performances. That wasn't even a top 10 Surf performance, and he didn't beat it. So it was
go ahead, Ray.
Oh, no. Go ahead, Wayne.
So would you say because they had that additional time, you're saying that you feel like that? I mean, because I feel like I don't. You breaking up. You breaking up.
You breaking up real bad, Savage.
10 years. This man been playing you for 10 years, and spin the third round, flipping his bars back. It's like I really don't like that. And then for him to do it and spend so much time flipping Surf bars, it's like you paying this man more homage than anything. I expected way more, especially in that third round.
I mean, but I feel like Surf did a whole bunch of Mexican Spanish wetback bars too, though.
Here's the thing that I find interesting. Is when you take these marquee battles, it's rare that we win the battles we want or the battles we've been waiting for come up with a hitch. It's very, very rare. Either the battle turns out to be very, very bad, or it turns out to be just so one-sided. It's okay, you begged for this, and you did not bring, you didn't bring your best performance. If you're saying if going off of what y'all are saying, it almost seems okay, Cortez was good, but this wasn't, jump out of the building good for Cortez. Is that what I'm hearing y'all say?
It wasn't equal to his Holohan material or the Hitman material that he had. It was I'm thinking Cortez is gonna be writing his life depended on it, because this man downplayed you your whole career, and it's the whole John thing. You expecting John to come with some career-ending shit because you're oh, this is your moment of shine. You basically reinforced that this man could step on your neck because you couldn't beat him. So you justified everything he ever said about you when he beat you without even his best material. He didn't even wear a white T-shirt for you. He didn't even respect you enough to wear a white T-shirt for you.
Facts. Hey, look, Savage not lying, bro. He talking through bro rounds. He slick was rebuttaling before he was even supposed to be talking. He made it look a certain way with situations, man. I don't know. It was a lot of vet moves I saw in there, bro. It was a lot of vet moves I saw in there from some Surf.
Cortez looked just like he was just happy to be there. It's oh man, I finally got a chance. And then you let this nigga smoke.
And that's wild, because Surf looked like he wasn't happy to be there.
Like,
Okay,
like
let me ask y'all this: if they would have battled when they was originally scheduled to battle, do Cortez win this battle? Do this battle look different if they would have battled when they originally were supposed to battle?
No.
I can't really say, but it's like honestly, it's like out of his last 4 battles, this was like his worst material, and he still beat Cortez. So to me, that's more detrimental to Cortez. Where I'm like, dog, he's been riding his wave, and he didn't respect you enough to even give you his best. Like, I don't know. It was like I was disappointed in the battle. I figured Cortez could get around. I didn't think he might, especially in the building. Is always going to look away. But it was okay. It didn't give me what I wanted. To be honest, watching it on Caffeine a week later took away the excitement. I've already heard the battle. I've already seen all the reviews on the battle. It's like the anticipation was gone. To me, the anticipation was gone. Especially like when you have major battles like this, it has to be one of them battles that's listened to in the moment. And I think they really dropped the ball with this because out of anything, it was supposed to be a moment, and this battle didn't feel like a moment anymore. It just felt like another battle, just like a super fight. It was nothing special about it to me.
Hold on. Apology said, can y'all explain why is it Surf told for the bar was fired during the round and the crowd was quiet?
I don't understand.
It would like, okay, here's my thing. Let me say this.
Which bar?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out too. So here's my thing that I've always said about Surf's popularity. Surf's popularity is like it's ridiculous. And this go like when Surf painted Cortez as trash, right? Everybody jumped on that bandwagon, including fans, and was like, yeah, Cortez is trash.
Right.
Like
right.
everybody jumped on that bandwagon. This is very similar to when Ja Rule was selling all those records and 50 came out and was like, y'all know he's singing, right? Like, that ain't gangster. And everybody was like, yeah, that ain't gangster. And started like turning on Ja Rule. And then immediately Ja Rule, like after Ja got out the way, 50 started singing or whatever, like to sell records. But to me, the thing about Surf, and I tell people, if Surf was a politician or a pimp, he'd be dangerous because he says certain things and he can paint certain pictures that make these fans fall out the damn chair for him. Like he done said something that many people have said before. Cortez has never been trash. Cortez always been nice. The thing is that Surf painted him as one of the worst top tier people in the game or whatever, and it was like that was really never the truth. Cortez always been nice. Now, the thing is that with this battle, I will agree with a lot of what a lot of y'all are saying is that Cortez should have did a little bit more. But then the question is, what more did you want to see him do? Now, I know, Savage, you said, well, he should have given me something like Hollahan, or it should have been something like, his battle with Hitman. So it was crazy. Like,
Okay.
Go
I
ahead.
don't mean to interrupt you. But Capology, I don't understand what the question is. We didn't see, so y'all didn't see him do that a few times during the rounds. What are you talking about when Surf said that, oh, that was dope, what Cortez was saying? Is that what you're saying? I'm not really sure what it is that you're saying.
Surf has power over dumbasses who's never been in any type of intelligent conversation. Well, but here's the thing. Indeed, he does have. Oh yeah, that's what this Capology said. Yes, that's what he's saying.
Okay, so yeah, he definitely said that before you came in. That's you. I don't know if you were already listening and just we're just there and not saying anything. But for me, that's what I was saying. I gotta watch that first round again. But again, this is our first watch recap. So what we said was, as far as for me, as far as edging Surf the battle, I gave Cortez the second. I feel like Surf's second was very light. The first I have to watch again, because you do have those elements. That's what we're saying right now in terms of Surf's star power versus what he said in while combating Cortez. That's the thing. Cortez, I'm not even saying that I don't necessarily feel like he could have wrote more or wrote differently. I feel like if you go back, we listen to the bars, when you're dealing with someone's star power, we can't keep moving the goalposts when it comes to him. But at the same time, understand that all battles aren't about bars. We know this. We've seen it plenty of times that this is okay. Yeah, we've seen this plenty of times. Yeah, he's Surf is using his influence. And I said earlier, there was a lot of goddamn gas in the building, hyping up a lot of stupid shit. I just, like I said, the Ashanti sideburn bar, and people just went crazy. I'm like, did y'all hear what this man just said? And that was fire to you? But you know, again, for me,
I don't want to do this way, but this is no different than when I was telling Savage, the battle between Surf and Calico is way more closer than what a lot of people want to believe.
Hell yeah, it is.
He'll never admit it. He'll never admit it.
I tell people.
Never admit it.
I tell people, go back. Listen. Go back and spin the block on that battle. I get Calico came out and said, "Oh, he give it to Surf, and he want to do a third shot, just him and Surf, no crowd, whatever."
That first round alone.
But when you go back and you listen to that battle, bruh, that battle is way closer than what a lot of people want to define how that battle went.
But like,
understand. Put it like this: people got to understand that Surf knows how to battle, opposed to somebody knowing how to rap. You understand? Yeah. So depending on what you're looking for, people are going to give this battle to Surf. I feel like I like lyricism. Like what he was doing some clever shit in terms of battling.
Yo, that fucking top tier bar from Surf was crazy. He's like, when I've been giving top tiers money, nah, he had some shit in this battle, but it just, I really wanted I wanted this battle to be more than what it was, and like Ray said, that's why I hate grudge matches a lot, because most of these grudge matches aren't any good, and I fear that when you get these grudge matches, they're never good, and it's always a letdown. Math and Hollow was a letdown. Like most of these battles,
I disagree with you on that one. Math and Hollow definitely was not a letdown.
I didn't like the battle.
Math burnt his grits. But
you didn't like the battle because Math won, and we know how you feel about Math. That's why you don't like the battle.
Math burnt Hollow grits.
Hold up. Yes, the Smoothie King won. The Smoothie King beat Hollow, but Splish Splash was not it for me. Yes, the Smoothie King won. He beat Hollow. I was surprised. I really thought Hollow was going to 30 him. I was disappointed, but I expected more from this battle, though. I really did expect more from this battle. I really thought Cortez would. I thought his material would be better, and it's like, to me, Cortez, like, it's like he gets right to the top of the mountain, and he gets to the mountaintop, and then he falls off again. It's just like in a tournament. He starts winning, and you think, oh, this might be Cortez's time, and then he gets to Rum Nitty and chokes all 3 rounds. And it's like it's always like when he's on a precipice of greatness, and you think he has a shot, because like it's 1-1 going to the third, and like I'm thinking this is gonna be the round of Cortez's career, and then it wasn't.
Well, see,
I ain't gonna lie.
I do agree about the
round.
The third round. I feel like Surf did steal that third round, but like Blade just asked, is first and third debatable? I feel like first might be. I feel like first might be debatable, but I got to go back because he had a moment in that.
I had the first and third clear.
You think it was clear?
I actually had all 3 rounds clear. I had surf clear.
All 3 rounds clear.
Yeah, listen. I had surf clear in the first. I had Cortez clear in the second. I had surf clear in the third. 2-1 surf. It was 2-1 surf.
Listen, Savage to Surf is what Skip Bayless is to can't standing LeBron James. That's what Savage is. Like you can't. Unless Surf chokes all 3 rounds, Savage will find the argument that Surf won the battle. Period.
Hold on. Right. Did I not give? I said Cortez got the second. I think I'm being very antiquated and fair. Okay.
No,
I'm sorry.
Hold on. Let's be clear what you said in the group.
I'm sorry. What was that word?
Hold on. Let's be fair with what you said in the group. You said that you could give Court a second round, but I can argue a 30. That's what you said in the group.
I said you can anybody could debate anything, but I had listen, right? Hearing the battle on the phone and then watching it is 2 different things. So I only had heard it at first. Actually going back and watching it, I'm like, okay, Cortez got that second. I can admit that Cortez really got that second. But I definitely got it as a 2-1. He definitely got the second.
Okay, so real quick, I wanted to address something. Kia Brown, however you say your name. When Wing said that bars don't matter, she is basically saying that now we're in the age of people care about moments.
Kai, I'm gonna need you to listen because I definitely didn't imply. I didn't imply that for myself. I'm talking about the culture.
The culture care about moments and room shakers more than bars. And I can pinpoint the only time that bars matter. Bars matter in the early stages of URL, and then when the quarantine happened, that's when the Kid Chaoses, the Danny Myers, and everybody and the JCs all started looking damn near unbeatable. It looked so bad that after the Surf and Lux battle, Surf announced his retirement. People don't get this, but Surf announced his retirement is because him, along with a few other people, need that crowd to get them over the hump.
Yep.
They just can't stand in a room and just rap with a lot of people, because when you gotta stand in a room and just rap and you ain't got all your stands just screaming over you, just saying yo, and then they going crazy. Now we gotta actually listen to what you're saying. So Wing is not saying to herself that bars don't matter, but we're in a stage now that because we're back outside, we back with the big crowds, everybody care more about the moments and the room shakers than the bars.
And I'll say this:
and that's
performance is an
advantage.
Performance is key. People don't realize how big performance is on the stage. That's why sometimes you really do have to bring it. You have to dumb it down a bit on the stage, because you will mess around unless you're a Daylight who already has the crowd in their hands. You will get booed, getting too metaphysical, lyrical, spiritual miracle with them. So it.
But I feel like Cortez. But I feel like Cortez didn't do that. I feel like Cortez was very direct. I feel like Cortez had bars, and they wasn't trying to give him nothing. They had to, like, you could hear
such a struggle for him. That first round was such a struggle, and not for nothing, my man was really spitting during that first round. That third round, though, like you got to speak about. What did we have to speak about? We never got to it. What did we have to speak about? Did anybody catch that in there?
We didn't speak about shit in that third round. We didn't speak about shit in that third round.
We didn't speak about shit in that third round, did we? I was waiting. I really was.
Here's the thing, though, is when we're talking about these people that won't give nobody anything, like prime example, the Mav Hoffa versus Geechee Gotti battle. And I sit back and I tell people all the time. Regardless of who you have winning, they stacked the deck against Mav Hoffa, because Mav, like everybody, and this wasn't just from Mav, everybody was saying, yo, Gotti had more people surrounding them in that battle than anything. So if you are a fan favorite, they're not going to try to give you anything. The only way that you can really take a crowd from somebody is like you literally have to be that damn dope. Like people were shocked that A Ward, I wasn't, but people were shocked that A Ward arguably beat Geechee Gotti and Compton. People were shocked that paper that Clean was able to beat Gotti in California. I wasn't, because I've always been the person like, yo, you know exactly who you are when you take a certain battle serious. The thing is I never get caught up in, oh, this person is on a run, he can't be beat. No, this is battle rap. At any moment, the right person could show up with the right set amount of bars, the right momentum, and anybody can be beat. You know, so that's the thing. To go into
opinionated asshole. Clean got him up out of here too. Everybody don't see this. What I'm talking about. What y'all lying about today? Geechee Gotti lost to Clean Paper, but we ain't even gonna get into all of that.
Hold on, let's be honest. Let's be honest here. Gotti lost to Clean, and you can make an argument that Gotti lost to Jazz, but people don't want to talk about this Jazz battle for some reason. They we
skipping over
like
that.
It did not happen.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely
Gotti lost to Jazz too. So how is he in the running for champion of the year? I'm hearing all over the spaces that Gotti is in the running for champion of the year. Anyways, all right. So what we doing with this? Susur versus Cortez off the first watch. Wing, what you giving him?
Kai Brown, what are you talking about? I made an observation, bro. I'm gonna need you to listen. I made an observation. I didn't say that I gave him any fire moments. If you would have listened, what I said was
he was asking. He asked earlier when, and I was going to address it, but then we was jumping into what Slay was talking about. He was like, if battle rap is about moments, then give me 5 moments that happened this year. And I'm like, it's like he's still not getting it. We just seen New Jersey Twerk. Who was he debating with? Easy, about who had the most room shakers. We're talking to they're debating about moments.
Moments.
That's all. They're not caring about who had the better body of work, who had the better body of bars. It was who had the most room shakers. Over here at the Breakdown Crew, we care about the bars. Yeah, room shakers is cool. Those look nice. But shit, a Stone Cold Stunner looks nice too. But did Stone Cold win the match? A nice uppercut in the UFC fight looks nice too. But did that person win the match after the fight? So we don't care about the room shakers. We actually care about the bars, but we also know the atmosphere of how the majority of fans now look at battle rap. Fans now look at battle rap like, what's the name had the most moments, so he won the battle. And it's like, okay, yeah, he had a couple of moments, but did he actually win the battle?
What did he actually say? What did she actually say? That shit is such a doodle ass outlook, for real, man.
Yeah, you got to rewind it back so you can see what I actually said. Because at the end of the day, like, I'm not supposed to sit up here and argue with you. You got to listen. And if you participate in this show often, we don't go by just our opinion. We speaking about everybody's opinion. That's what we do. That's just, you have people, you can't win or lose when it comes to whether you want Surf to win or whether you don't. Kai Brown, who the hell do you have winning? Because I don't think you said who you have winning. While you asking different things that you're not understanding right now. What I'm saying is, for me, I clearly gave the third round to Surf. The first one, I felt like Cortez definitely got that round. The first, I got to go back to that first, because again, that's the start of the battle. For me, I felt like it was a stroke. I'm just giving the play-by-play aesthetically of what I'm seeing. What I got to go back to is not necessarily his moments, but at the time, what was said. That's why I'm saying, for me, Surf did have some shit in that first, but I feel like at some point, I feel like Cortez may have lost the momentum and Surf may have came in and snatched that first round only because he went first. I'm not going off of necessarily moments. I'm just talking about, like you said, it's a verbal warfare. That's what I got to go back and see. So that's why I'm saying I have it right now, because the way I felt at the time that Cortez may have lost the momentum in that first round. Not necessarily by a fire moment that Surf made, but that he may have edged it because of the way he ended his round. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, that's where I stand right now. As far as, do I believe, I see what Savage is saying in terms of wanting Cortez to have more, but the way I look at it is, I ain't even looking at it in terms of he should have had more, because I feel like what he's most of what he talked about in his material, I feel like Surf's material wasn't greatness. I feel like there were times where he, of course, maximized off of the gas in the room and, well, in the room, on stage, and the fans.
In there. BP.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So, not saying he wasn't fire, but it was BP in there.
I mean, they were sitting up here quoting him. It was, I can't remember which round that was where he ran it back. He ran it back like twice, and they was repeating what he was saying. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, oh shit, he got this round. They repeating everything that he said. I think it was the zombie line. They're repeating everything that he's saying, where the zombie line, it was dope how he put it together, but was it just greatness? I didn't see that it was greatness. You see what I'm saying? So for me,
hold on, Wayne.
Go ahead.
To piggyback off of what you just said, during that battle, does anybody remember when my man said the only race that matters is the one to the hospital? And everybody was like, oh, that's so crazy. Now, it's a nuance, right? I like nuances. But even he turned to the crowd. You guys is God, Surf. Even he turned to the crowd and said, that didn't even rhyme. And y'all going crazy.
Right.
Come on, man.
And they went crazy for it. And then Cortez had a line where he talking about levels, and he mentioned the whole casket 6 feet deep. That shit was fire to me. But he got no response.
That Surf said was fire from Cortez, and I'm just going.
That shit was
so basically, Kai Brown believed Easy wrote the battle because he said I got Easy 2-1, and he said earlier.
I'm not talking about Easy. I'm talking about Surf, and Cortez. Who did you have?
But that's what I'm saying. He's saying he said earlier on that he believed Easy wrote the battle for Surf and Rock edited. So he said he got.
Oh, I see what he said. Oh, well, you know what, Kai, you on your bullshit today. Jesus. You know what? Kai be in here every now and again. And you know what? We ain't going there today. Listen, I am trying to get right for Jesus. I am not about to indulge in your shenanigans today.
We ain't worried about you getting right for Jesus. Last time we saw Jesus, he was talking about running the train on Yoshi G. Moving right along. URL. URL.
You know, I'm about to be honest with y'all, and this is just for real. And it may happen, it may not happen. But the day, if one of these popular battle rappers do get really exposed, I mean 100% facts that they cannot deny that they have ghostwriters, it's going to be a lot of heartbroken stands out there. It's going to be a lot of heartbroken stands out there.
It is going to be, let's get off of that. I am not I damn sure am ducking my petty today. Like, I'm tucking it. I can't do it today. I don't have the energy. Yes.
Wing.
Savage.
Ben Swayze had just pulled up on me. He said, "What's up?"
Tell him I said, "Hey, what's going on, bro?"
Yeah, but
y'all be trying to have us. Why y'all be doing that? We're not doing that today. We are
right, because before you know it, man, OTFMZ been there, clipped that one part and said, Wing said Surf got ghost writers. Headline.
Right.
Then next
Right.
thing you know, we got to come over here and
Yeah.
say, "Yo, Wing did not say that shit."
Y'all are not setting me up. Not today. Not today.
Like, yo, that's not what happened on the show. We did not say that.
Y'all ain't fit to set me up. Not today. Not today. I am already in this position right now. Y'all ain't fit to set me up. Listen, and Mailman, what's wrong with y'all today? Mailman, even on his bullshit.
Gun title writers.
I ain't doing it.
Okay.
Moment of silence. Moment of silence.
Hold on. URL UM5 bracket talk. Right before the Sue Surf Cortez battle, they released the information. It was supposed to be breaking news.
What was breaking about that?
Hold on. New Jersey Twerk will no longer be in this tournament. He has been replaced with
Rum Nitty.
Can I go first?
Go ahead, Wayne. Go ahead. You got it.
Okay, real quick, because I got to answer the bricks real quick. I don't understand. I could have sworn Smack said that he was sitting him down anyway. So why are we surprised? I'm done.
Well, seeing that everybody calmed down for a minute.
Go ahead. It's on you.
I'm going to just say this. We done seen the URL say they sitting a lot of people down before. And we knew Smack was not sitting this dude. We all said when we was on the phone one day that all Twerk got to do is have one crazy battle and the URL gonna forgive him, and then boom. So from my understanding, the reason why Twerk is not gonna be a part of this is because he got to turn himself into the police and a whole bunch of other stuff. So he got some legal issues going on. So hopefully he worked that stuff out. I'm not gonna get into that because unlike a lot of people that's in the battle rap community, I am not a lawyer. So I'm not going to pretend to be a lawyer. I am not going to sit up here and spend 5 hours trying to break down cases and all that other kind of BS.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Another question.
Okay.
I just want to know, before, when they was calling around to all the people that was supposed to be doing the tournament, didn't nobody know he was going to jail then? I'm done.
That is a great question.
That's a good question. That one I can't answer. I can't answer that one. The thing that I found, first of all, my question is this. Let's get on the tournament part. Is Rum Nitty and Geechee Gotti on the same side bracket? Because if they on opposite ends, we already know how this is gonna play out.
They're on opposite ends.
The finals is gonna be Rum Nitty versus Geechee Gotti.
What?
The finals is gonna be Rum Nitty versus Geechee Gotti.
Y'all think so?
Yeah.
Yes. Now, can I talk my shit? Now, I definitely believe that. Like I was telling you, we were talking about it earlier, Wayne. This tournament originally, before this news that we got before this little shit on Caffeine we just got through watching, this tournament was set up to get New Jersey Twerk back on the lunchbox. That was supposed to what had happened there. Because he's having his legal issues, he cannot.
I agree.
Rum Nitty steps in.
Okay.
This was broken all the way down for Twerk to get his get back at all them rematches because Swamp's in that tournament, Geechee's in that tournament. Who else he took a L? Real name Brandon's in that tournament. That was going to be Twerk's tournament. This was going to be Twerk in the finals versus Geechee, and that would have been the final rematch. You feel me?
Where is Kid Slade in this tournament is what I want
to
know.
About it. Talk about it.
Where is Kid Slade?
Talk about it.
I mean,
there's a lot of people who can name that shit. Where's Kid Slade? Where's Snake Eyes? Snake Eyes have been having an incredible year this year so far.
Yes.
Where's Kid Slade? Where's damn, I was just thinking about that person. Hell, why not give KCJ another shot? Where's
well, 40 was taken out and y'all put Truth Watson in the god. Come on now. Are you serious?
Like what?
They put Truth Watson in there.
Watson.
Oh my God. He took 40 bars out. Top tier to put Truth Watson in there. That's what I'm saying.
Listen, it's a lot of people that they could have put in this tournament. Now I'm just speaking.
Man, you's a wild boy. I see
on.
the sarcasm. I see the sarcasm just
Do
dripping
you
right
see
here.
the sarcasm?
Like
I'm
just now let me say this. Like I'm just only on the outside looking in. I'm on the outside looking in. But my thing is this. It's a lot of battlers that could have been in this tournament, and y'all just decide to let's go ahead and recycle the same people. Thank you, Capology. Where's MVP? Where's Av? Like all it could have been but on the outside,
Av said he didn't want to. Av said he didn't want to do the tournament. But
thank you. And that's why I was just about to get ready to go there, Wayne. You took the words right out of my mouth. We don't know if URL have called these battlers and asked these battlers if they wanted to be in the tournament, and they said no.
But I'm gonna say this though, it's too many rehashes. It's like, what's the point of having a tournament if half the people in a tournament already been in a tournament? There's no new talent. It's not even mid tiers or other top tiers that we haven't even seen in a tournament format yet.
Savage,
it's like I'm not excited.
All of these people
why are they doing a trilogy? Why are they doing a trilogy of JC and O-Red?
Yes.
Like I didn't understand that. There's so many other battles you could have had.
It's a rematch.
Because I would have liked to see like maybe JC Swamp or Red Swamp. It could have been any other battles you could have mixed up before Twerk dropped out the tournament. So before Twerk dropped out and they put Nitty in, they could have had. I'd rather had a Swamp Twerk rematch or something like that. But it's like all they were really doing was lining real name Brandon up for Twerk to get the
Why you didn't bring Sirius Jones back? Oh no, it's in Atlanta. It's in Atlanta. Sirius wouldn't have been able to do it. It's in Atlanta. I forgot. But I think you could have brought J2 back.
Y'all see what Mailman's saying? Y'all see what Mailman's saying right there? They said a lot of people turned it down once they saw Geechee was on there. Popularity contest versus the Buzz.
Okay, well, that makes sense. So that makes sense.
Yeah. But my thing is this. Hold on. But here's my thing. If shout out
Wade
to EJ,
Radio was down.
Good, EJ. My thing is this, and I just want to be honest. If a lot of y'all backed out of the tournament because y'all saw Geechee Gotti's name, y'all need to stop battle rapping.
Yeah.
Because if you don't believe in yourself, to think you're like, oh, I could actually possibly get a W on this man, something wrong with you.
Right. That's a fact. No, that's a fact. I could have seen a Av and Geechee rematch, to be honest. I could have saw that. Like that would have been dope. I mean, if you're gonna put Rum in there, that would have been dope to do on some real shit. Opinionated asshole. I'ma combine the two statements from him and Kai Brown. At the end of the day, stand on you, and this is no diss to them, but this is their mantra, and I'm just gonna keep going there. You cannot be the most respected when you're not doing respectable shit. Y'all need to stand on the fact that you said that this man was gonna sit down because he fucked up. Y'all basically be in these spaces, cultivating battles, which is fine because that's what battle rap is. We like to see the fight sold. Snake Eyes definitely should have had the opportunity of being in this, because not for nothing, I'm not gonna sit here and make it see. I hear some people who say that Twerk won that battle. That was a fire fucking battle. All they did
was fighting his ass off.
Yes, he did. But all they did was use Snake Eyes as a pawn to show that, oh, you know what? Twerk can really do it. I think somebody said that in the comments. Fuck Twerk, can we really do it? We know he can do it if he set his mind to it, but does he do that? He doesn't. He had no reason to be in this tournament. They took that one goddamn battle and used that battle to catapult him to what he's doing right now. Oh, y'all forgive him. Look, we showed y'all that he's doing great.
But remember, we said that to each other. We was on the phone. All of us was on the phone a month and a half ago, and we said the minute that Twerk when we heard that Twerk was battling Snake Eyes, we said the minute if Twerk has a great performance versus Snake Eyes, they go throw all of that sit him down stuff out the window. They go immediately bring him back.
Let me ask this question. After that battle, did they set a date for Cortez and Twerk?
Not that I know of.
Snake Eyes won the battle.
Oh yeah, that I don't know. I don't know who the judges are because from what I'm hearing, everybody backed out.
That's another thing. Them judges, boy.
After Tone Bro announced that he was backing out, everybody started backing out. Then I started hearing that that the couple of people that they were calling and asking the judge, they were like, "Yo, I'm not about to sit here and do this for free. You gonna have to pay me."
I mean, King of the Dot paid us. King of the Dot paid us. So I don't know why you wouldn't pay judges. It's going to give them that incentive to do it because you put a lot on. You put your career on the line because of these emotional damn battlers. I mean, we saw it on the King of the Dot side. Like, goddamn, the Swords was so mad. You had a lot of people who were upset. But in this situation, yeah, you got to be careful about it because, like, there's too many influences that if you do or say the wrong thing, that could end your media or whatever it is that you do because of how the battlers are worshipped or who they're affiliated with, all the different groups and different shit. So I don't know. Unfortunately, the league has created some monsters. Let me just put it that way. And yeah, they probably ain't gonna be able to have no judges unless you get celebrity judges. And do you really want all 5 celebrity judges?
I mean, I know they asked.
You had to pay them too.
And Mickey Fax broke it down. He said, "Dude, I would like to be paid because you're telling me to put time, effort. I have to sit here and I have to watch this. I have to." And he even, like you said, Wayne, he even mentioned. And I got to sit up here and got to deal with backlash for just in case if I don't pick the battler that fans want. And all. So I feel like, if you're not willing to do something for the love, like, why are you telling other people, "Oh, do something for the love. This is a good look for you," and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, again, when you have, certain people in here that actually care about the craft, like, Tone Bro, he actually loves this battle rap shit. Like, and he's willing to sit up here and do anything he can to say, "Yo, I was part of the process of helping build this thing up to something bigger than what it became." Right. All of us wants to sit up there and want to play a significant key part. So it's like when you have that, my thing is you should have been doing any and everything possible to secure judges for just in case of anything happened. Because the minute that you announce stumbles, the number one question everybody had, fans, media, bloggers alike, was, okay, well, what's going on with Tone Bro? Like, and Tone Bro was like, for the integrity of the tournament, I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna bow out because I don't want nobody to be like, "Yo, you screwed this man over."
That stumbles lost because that's your man. Right.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. Here's the thing. Let me tell you, this is how you remedy that, though. You have a plethora of judges, and I'm gonna get to Kai's point and an opinionated asshole's point in 2 seconds. You have enough. You have enough judges so that it keeps it fresh. You see what I'm saying? So that you can rotate your judges out. When I did King of the Dot, being that I work with RBE, there's certain battles that I personally would not judge, or people who I'm affiliated with that I would not judge because I didn't want that very stigma right there. Oh, Winged only picked them because they're cool. Now, ARP decided he would do it, but again, when we judge, we break down the things and then we had scorecards. You see what I'm saying? We had to actually explain out why we were given this before they even put out our actual votes. I don't know that their system is that way. Now, there were kinks in that system, but for the most part, to try to keep it as honest as possible, they gonna have to do a little bit more work than just picking the people that they like, because that's what they're doing too. Let's not play no games. You're not gonna have a good judging system. Now I'm gonna segue into what Kai is saying and what Opinionated Asshole is saying. He's saying it's not it because it's rigged. I mean, you cannot be mad at a fan actually having, or a supporter. I don't like to really say fan, supporter giving that position because of the shit that we see.
Yep. Most of these people, most of the bloggers, most of the media personnel, they have relationship with these battlers, and they don't want to ruin the relationship. So if you're asking Tone Bro to step down because of what happened with him, Snake Eyes, in the Stumble situation, then you should not be digging into no apple barrels to look for anybody, because all of these people have some kind of biasness towards somebody. Somebody chilled at one event and smoked weed with this battler and got cool with him, or somebody sat up there and took an Uber with this battler, or whatever. So it's like, if you go have scrutiny for Tone Bro, then you should have scrutiny for a lot of these people in media, or a lot of these bloggers, because a lot of these people in media and a lot of these bloggers have some kind of quote unquote relationship with a battle rapper that they like. The only problem is Tone Bro was like, yo, I managed Snake Eyes, and we got into some shit, and we all was sitting up there fighting. So, like, he stood on his, but everybody else, ain't nobody else go sit up there and come out besides Tone Bro and Anwar and say, I do this, like, I do such and such for this person. Ain't nobody else gonna come out and admit that shit. But we all know half of these motherfuckers got quote unquote relationships, and they cool with this battler and that battler and all of that other kind of shit. We all know some kind of rigged or biasness to what Kai Brown and Opinionated Asshole is talking about.
I don't like it,
right? That Kai and Opinionated Asshole both. Yeah, I don't feel he's so silly. He talking about Tone Bro, they want to see Stumbles outside. You know what? No, just to keep the integrity, I would definitely say no. He, you don't. I understand what that backlash would look like as a manager and a media outlet. You kind of, you know what I mean? You crossing that threshold for scrutiny, and really nobody wants all that, because the shit is not, it's not fun. And I can really attest to that. That shit is not fun. So I get it. But again, this is where, they may get some judges, I'm sure, but going back to Kai's point,
7 days to do
it. Well, going back to Kai's point though, depending on who you get, because people are showing that, they ain't really trying to mess with this. And they're looking at it from a perspective of, it's, fans are going to look at it, supporters are going to look at it. This shit might be a little rigged depending on who you put on that judging panel. So, they may not give a fuck about it. All right. And Stumbles ain't good to me like that anyway. But again, Capo, damn well with Tony on that panel, Stumbles has a fan base too. And a lot of people probably that did not know Stumbles before knows Stumbles now. Snake Eyes is a villain, and he wears it well. He's okay with the status that he has in battle rap in terms of how we perceive him. You love him or you hate him, he's okay with that, and he uses it. But with that collective of people who may not fuck with Snake Eyes and may feel like, oh, that's what you get because of what happened or whatever with the battle, with the fight, they may now be Stumble fans. So then you go into having those Stumble fans who may watch this and be like, yeah, Tony is up there, that's not fair. The first thing they're gonna say is that's not fair. He's judging it.
How many times are we gonna kick Tone Bro down? How many times are we gonna kick Tone Bro? He got the boxing for his artist that he's managing. He get the boxing for him. So you're gonna tell me I can't do what I love because this man's on? Like, how we just gonna keep fucking me up, huh? All right. Shout out to Tone Bro, man.
But on the flip side of that, let me say this. On the flip side of that, I'm sorry. Let me say this real quick. On the flip side of that, I have to look at Tony too. Me and Tony didn't have this conversation about this though, on some real. So what I'm saying, you know, it's no diss to him because we've already talked about this. As a manager, knowing what I know behind the scenes, Snake Eye should have never been out there. Sometimes you got to be manager and not friend. Sometimes
But
you
I'm
have
also
to
say this
know.
because
Go ahead.
the thing is, I just think it's kind of shady, to be honest. Stumbles ain't have no real kind of buzz. Nobody's been checking for Stumbles. So to put him in a tournament, I think it's kind of like a slap in the face for real. And it's like, especially
And
with how much Tony has been down for them and been
Facts.
judging, doing all this shit where they even
and I
couldn't get judges.
That's
yeah.
what
And
I'm
then
saying, bro.
then
That's
to
what I'm
put Stumbles
saying.
in that tournament, I think that's kind of shady. I ain't gonna hold you.
But
I don't.
That's what I meant, opinionated asshole.
we have to put this in perspective because they could have been asking a lot of names, and a lot of people was just saying no, they didn't want to do it. And Stumbles happened to be one of the ones that was like, "I'll do it."
And the fact
Niggas
that
do
Tony was
not
doing
want
it,
But
the
you know
wrath
what,
of Twitter on them.
Kai, asking to be paid right now with what you just said and how you like, I'm not saying that you're right. I'm not saying that you're wrong, but the perception that you're giving, and then of course, in conjunction with what opinionated asshole said, that might be why though, bro. I definitely would, because what you're putting me in the gauntlet of some shit that now, like you said, a lot of them canoodle with these people, and that's the stakes are a little higher. Like you said,
and you
we
got to
don't
think how this
know.
affect your brand.
Right. We don't know
Because
behind the
when
scenes what is going on there. They
because
see these people everywhere. Now it's a little different, because if you think about it, once Midnight Madness hit and these spaces hit and all of that, folks got a little more comfy. And you know what I mean? Like, think about it, you know, and they did it to themselves. I'm not going, because that's the one thing for me. I am not your friend. We cool.
But also,
I
like,
wear this hat over here, but I'm not your people's, because as soon as you say something that a motherfucker don't like, they own you. But a lot of these people put themselves in that situation. So now it's do or die for them. And they, you know, now you want to be compensated because it is your brand. Savage is right. But it's not just your brand, it's your integrity, and it's your status with the people that you're judging.
Because if you also look at it from like a fan's point of view, when he was judging the last tournament, he lost a lot of people messing with his YouTube channel because of how he was judging it, and he got a lot of blowback. Like, if people feel like you're making bad decisions and whatnot, that really fucks with your credibility and everything. So if you the judge that made a bad call, now all of a sudden, to a lot of people, your opinion is invalid in the coaches because they feel like you don't know what the fuck you talking about.
And then I want to also say this. I want to put this is the piggyback off of like what Wing was saying, opinionated asshole, and I think Capology said, like, because they was like, you know, they was like, you know, Stumbles is not that good. All it would have had to take is for Stumbles to show up one time. And if Tone didn't give Stumbles that win, like Wing said, because he got fans too, everybody would have went left. Everything would have went completely left. He could be. If you don't like him as a battler, that's completely fine. And the thing is that all he had to do was have one good moment. One good moment.
It's gonna be in Atlanta, Marcellus.
757 Kenny, what's up? Wow.
And it would have went left. It would have went left.
Stumbles is not good. But opinionated asshole, that goes right back to what we were saying, why they're recycling people to put back in this UN5 tournament, and all the other people that they could have put in there other than the Stumbles and a goddamn Truth Watson. Like I said,
over 40 bars.
Over KCJ.
Wow. What's up, killer?
Oh, what it do, bruh?
What's up, cup?
Oh, y'all just
Mailman said Remedy Logo. I'm not Remedy Logo. Mailman said Minnesota Luke got crucified by the fans when he judged. Minnesota Luke got crucified because he said he was taking points off Sway for walking up on Prep. That
he was taking off points for aggression.
Terrible judging. Like, that was terrible judging.
Well, but here's the thing, and let me say this: that Minnesota Luke, while he is a battle rap historian, he is, and I will never take that away from him because he was here before I was even here. Minnesota
Right.
Luke is just that. He is chronologically a historian. He's knowledgeable. Battle rap critique everybody can't do in that a short amount of time. So that's the part where you have to know that you can do that. And he suffers from anxiety. So for him, he was like, yeah, this shit is fucking with me. And that pressure, y'all don't understand. That pressure is different when you gotta, y'all would do really, really good
like
in
the
this.
battle. Listen, the battle is still wet. The battle is still wet. It's just finished, and they telling you, judge, who won?
Right, like with King of the Dot, as soon as that battle went off, you had a matter of seconds. You had maybe a minute and a half to actually figure out who won. So we writing down shit, and it's like you can't have nothing going on that day. You can't have went to the store. You can't, for me, you cannot have done anything. Your mind got to be clear. Your kids got to be out the room. You got to be home alone because you have to be engaged. You cannot be doing nothing else. You can't even be having internet issues because you missed something. That could be the issue. That could be the one thing that you miss that you can't run it back.
Wayne, and I'm about to give you the prime example. Remember when Method Man was shooting a video that 1 week? Fans killed him. Fans killed him because he was like, yo, I didn't get a chance to catch everything he said, but I'm going to just go ahead and get a battle to blah, 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 blah.
What?
Fans killed him because they was like, bro, you was
money on the line.
Whatever you got to do that day, don't do it. Like they sat up there and tried to kill Method Man because of that. And then what happened? The next week, Method Man pulled up and dropped 40 on everybody. He was able to break down bars, break down moments, break down this, break down that, because he was like, oh, I really does this. But because y'all had a problem with me doing multiple things at once and I wasn't paying attention, and that's the thing, like you said, Wayne, if you doing this judging thing, no phone should be on. Your kids should be gone. No, you ain't got to run to the store, no nothing. So yeah, it was crazy.
It was bad, but it takes. So, like I said, I understand where you're coming from, Kai, in terms of doing this for so long in the culture. Shit, we did this for years in the culture and never expected anything out of it. But again, battle rap was different when we started this. Battle rap now, most definitely that time, and you got to understand that these are now for them. Opposed to for King of the Dot, they want to have a set amount of judges. That means you have to judge every week. That's a lot. That's why I had to take a break because I was getting burnt out just off the first month and a half that I was doing it, and then life was happening. I was like, oh no, I took myself out of it to just kind of because I needed I couldn't do it. School had started. It was a lot going on. So that it was not something that I felt that I could continue to keep up. So that's kind of what they need to do. I feel like if they have maybe a set of 10 judges that they can recycle, that might help. But I can't say that they shouldn't be getting paid. Now, they shouldn't be trying to break the bank.
Yeah.
A little donation. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say how much we were getting paid, but a donation is cool.
Give him a G. I said, give him a G or something like that. 1,500, something like that.
We weren't getting paid no G, but at the same time, it is a good look for you. You know what I mean? You got to assess the situation depending on what it is for you. But like I said, they ain't got to break the bank on it, but just to show their appreciation. To say that, oh, it's a look for you and you get nothing. No, you're not going to use me though. You feel me? You're not going to do that. So I get that. Kenny says Stumbles had to know he'd be judged as well. True. That
Shy Brown,
okay.
ladies and gentlemen. Shy Brown.
Okay.
What's going on, family? Sorry I'm late to the party.
That's true. Kenny makes a good point. Kenny makes a damn good point. Stumbles had to know who the judges were too before he accepted. That's something I probably would have asked.
Yeah, that's very true.
What y'all talking about? The Ultimate Madness situation?
Yeah.
I'm so confused about this. I'm so confused about this situation because they're supposed to be next week.
Yo,
no judges yet. I haven't heard of any judges yet.
Wait a minute. Wait, y'all. Jason, I saw that shit and was like, bro, what are you doing?
He got killed for that. During the Serious Jones battle, he got killed for that. I remember that.
Hold on. Explain. What's this? What y'all talking about? What's that?
When Battle Rap Fanatic was making reaction videos at the same time he was supposed to be judging the Serious Jones battle.
Polo was making videos. Yo, that's wow.
Yes.
Yeah, that was crazy.
You didn't see that?
No,
that was
that's
insane.
wrong. You don't do that.
That's a conflict of interest.
I was like, how are you? That was crazy to me. What it do, Travis? Kai, I was not online shopping. Oh no, I took my shit seriously. I know you playing, but I took my shit seriously. I really did. It was an honor to be able to do it, and it was fun. I mean, not for nothing. Although your anxiety does run through the roof because it's $100,000 on the line.
On the line, that's life changing money.
And not for nothing.
You ain't got time to be playing with nobody's kids out there, man. Opinionated ass.
They got mad at me.
Was about to lose anyway.
They got mad at me because they tried to say that I was judging too harshly. They got mad because we were using the point system, and that was like when we first started. And when Caustic, I forgot who Caustic battled, but I was just like, yeah, you know, he stumbled and choked or something in 2 of the rounds, and I gave him a 7.
Chat, y'all.
Organic went with organic was like, hey, you know, I mean, she's going by the standard. You can't knock her for going by the standard. I don't give a fuck what nobody feel. It's what it is. So organic stood by me on that. But at the same time, it was kind of like that was my thing. It was $100,000. I don't care if he came back from that stumble/choke. His ass choked like crazy. He was not clean. You get a 7-up. Period. And they was just like, you know, okay, well, we want to try to keep it here. And, you know, then for me, it was like, what it do, Lou? For me, it was just kind of like, okay, wait a minute. So, you know, it's $100,000. But again, while that was where King of the Dot messed up, because they did not tell them all of the rules and how the point system would go and what the definitions were for each number, because we went from 10 to 1, so they didn't tell them all of that. So that's why when they were going into it and they were being judged, first they were kind of like, oh, okay, what the fuck or whatever. So they didn't really know. Once they start understanding, then it was cool, it was fine. But you still had your emotional ass people who felt away. The only difference between the King of the Dot and URL, we don't have any connection like that with them. You see what I'm saying? And they took it a little more seriously, and it wasn't as argumentative, even though they felt like they did good. They understood, yeah, this is $100,000. But the way they did the tournament, it didn't necessarily cancel you out. Your points is what kept you in. So you got another chance to get to go to do the battle or whatever and do better. So that was the good thing about that tournament. With this one, yeah, the stakes are a little higher because it's a one and done for you.
Yep.
Well, can I say something? Can I say something about this Ultimate Madness situation? The whole situation is shitty. I don't like it. It's fucked up. It stank. It's an uncooked hamburger with bell pepper in it with a little paprika. This is some bullshit. This whole Ultimate Madness is some bullshit. Supposed to be next week. I don't see no goddamn tickets. We got rematches. Then we're gonna have a crowd, man. Come the fuck on, man. Y'all really think if y'all? I'm
It's gonna be
sorry.
a crowd.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a crowd.
It's supposed to be a crowd.
Hold on, Wing is gonna be down here. It's supposed to be in Atlanta.
I was all in the chat
Yeah, I
trying
know
to
it's
get them
supposed to be
free
in
tickets from
Atlanta,
Jay
but a
Black.
crowd of how
It is
many?
gonna be a crowd. It's gonna be a crowd. It's supposed to be a crowd.
Which
A
is
crowd
a
of how many people?
fucking bad idea.
Wing. A crowd period. Just having a crowd period is not good work. It's nasty work. The cocaine is not great. It's got baby powder in it. This shit is stupid.
It's about to be so much stepped on, man. That shit gonna be
Man,
everywhere, dog.
if you ain't got a strong fan base for this shit right here, nigga. This shit right here, nigga.
Right. It's over with.
It's
If
over
they
with.
have a crowd, like you said, it's over with.
Stumbles, you out of here. You out of here, Stumbles.
I'm telling y'all right now.
You out of here.
The rapper finna win everything if I get in the building.
Jason M. Yeah, Twerk is out. Rum Nitty
Yeah.
is in.
Whoa.
Yes,
Rum
he did.
Nitty's in. Hold on. Man, I ain't watching this shit. Bro.
Oh, yes, you are.
No, I'm not. Why the fuck do I want to watch fucking Rum Nitty and DC Got It Part 2 in the finals?
Part 3.
Part 3.
Well, opinionated asshole and Kai, there's your pettiness. Your pettiness has
versus none.
Oh, I'm here with the shit. We gotta stop this bullshit.
Part 3.
We gotta stop this bullshit.
What's going on?
I understand, but you know what? I understand. I've been hearing a lot of people got asked to do it, but it was like, no, they ain't want to deal with this bullshit.
See, that's the same thing.
They ain't want to. But then you got some people that say they wanted to be in it. It's not in it.
But wasn't
shout out to 40 Bars.
But wasn't
no 40 Bars said she was asked to be in it. She said she wants to be in it, but she's not in it.
You know who they put in it, right? Truth Watson.
What you mean they put Truth Watson?
He in the tournament.
You heard what I said.
Who the fuck? Okay, so who he replaced? Don't get quiet now. Who the hell did he replace?
Oh, shit.
Hey, don't be talking to me like that.
Hold on, I need to know this shit. 40?
40.
No, 40. Where the hell Truth Watson get in? Where the fuck he come from?
Hold on, man. Time out, bro. Because this is what we not finna do, right? This is ignorance. That's all I just want to let y'all know.
I'm confused. Okay. So we couldn't get.
Madness is better than you. Hey, listen, it's your opinion. That's fine. I could care less. I bet you we won't have no choking, and I bet you our battles will be way better. That's all I'm gonna say. I bet you it'll be better than a rematch of O-Red and JC. I guarantee.
The only reason why I say that's ignorance is because you're gonna watch both of them. So why does it matter which one's gonna be better? You're gonna watch both of them. It's battle rap. This is what we love. Stop playing, y'all. Stop playing.
That's like the people.
I mean, you're not gonna get no.
Listen, that's like the wrestling fans from back in the day. The wrestling fans from back in the day that only I only watch WWE, nigga. You was watching WCW too. So
you damn right.
Thunder, Liger, and all them
niggas. Right.
Stop talking about some which is better because y'all go sit back and watch.
First of all, it's brick by brick. It's not a fucking tournament.
That part. It's a card.
And you're gonna get it on YouTube, nigga. So enjoy.
So you know what? You know what? Just niggas just get so.
Let me get my cup, cause y'all niggas. I see y'all niggas out there on some bullshit.
Come on, Crown Royal Sipper. Come on.
Well, and let me say this. Thank you, Kai, for the promotion. We appreciate it. Now, while we just gave you the matches, we talked about the matches, or they announced the matches. Well, no, I was talking about the matches for UM5. The matches for Brick by Brick 3 are Show Off versus Zay, Enes versus Remedy Loco, Bricks Belby versus Payne, Mr. Mills versus 6'8", XL versus J Slash, J Jeans versus Coach, Reaper Rail versus J Bree, Bone Car versus Will Major, Calf versus Larry Bull, J Lopez versus Sino Savvy, Caution versus ABZ, and G's LaFair versus Sass. Now, I guarantee you, every last one of them niggas and females are about to put the fuck on. And once that happens, and ours happens in June, we will come back to your regularly scheduled programming and talk about it. Because just because niggas is vets and newcomers that are on one particular league more than the other, I guarantee that shit gonna be fire. Because I put it together, and I don't have no politics. I just like fire matches.
And that's on that.
Yeah, I made the call to Laj. Oh yeah, Laji. Oh shit, I'm so sorry. My 1SKs is Laji versus Peaches, and Def the Kid versus Smoke NY.
I'm calling right now.
What?
Peaches. Be on the lookout.
Watch.
Watch. Don't believe me. Just watch. Peaches. Man, a lot of females better be glad, boy. A lot of females better be glad, bro. They better be glad. Some people don't got through the cracks, but Peaches, bro, that she is fire. I don't want to compare her to nobody, but she's fire. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Just y'all just wait and see. Peaches is fire.
Okay.
Your Honor is better than everybody on what card? Better than everybody on what card? Y'all better stop playing.
His name is Opinionated Asshole. His name says it all. He's Opinionated Asshole.
That nigga's the.
But you know what? I remember everybody, ever since these cards been announced about these, the brick by brick and the straight to it, everybody was making these comments about, oh, it's gonna be this, it's gonna be that. But from what I've been hearing and seeing, a lot of the people, the coaches, have been enjoying these battles. Oh, and shout out to Remy Loco and Gwitty. Fire battle.
That is a fact. I'd rather pay $8. Well, you contribute your $8, and we're gonna continue to do
what we do. Better, my brother. That's just because you don't know no better. It's okay.
Well, hey, we are
going to continue to cultivate the talent and bring them onto the main stage while people are waiting in the unemployment line.
Yeah, man. You have a choice. You have a right to, to support what you want to support. KY Jelly is on sale for $7.99. So, do what you got to do. Back to the regular schedule programming. Yeah, back to Truth Watson. I'm just trying to figure out how he got in the tournament.
Over 40 bars.
He was called. He was called to be in the tournament. That's how he got into it.
So who is going to battle?
I don't know who he's battling.
Sorry.
Because I do want to see, now the one that I do want to see is Swamp and Shotgun Suge. I do want to see that battle.
That should not have been in no tournament.
But I think that was the only way we probably was gonna get it. Yeah, I think that was the only way we probably was gonna get it. It's been a while. It's been a while since we seen what was Swamp last battle on who he just battled Dot. He just battled Dot a couple weeks ago, right? So but it didn't drop. They say 30 Dot.
Which that still doesn't make any sense to me.
Another
Ichigari for another 100K. We can copy respect. Damn, that's a bar. That's a bar. That's a goddamn bar.
And the thing about it is, they keep putting money in that man's pocket. He about to own URL.
Man, Ichigari got him. I didn't know that nigga got a mansion. That nigga got a mansion.
Oh, okay.
Ichigari got a mansion off battle rap. This nigga got money, man.
They said keep Gwitty out the camera, please.
You know what, y'all?
This event.
Yeah, he won't be at this event. But you know what? A lot of y'all got to be introduced to Gwitty. Gwitty is a character, but he's fun to be around. He definitely bringing energy in the building. I'm trying to tell y'all. He do bring that energy.
He really does.
That dude's pretty funny, man.
Mel, Mel, I'ma have the guys up here. We gonna talk about it. We've been talking about it. All of these battles got backstories or some type of backstories into how and why they got put together. But we gonna talk about it.
Did
And
y'all talk
Mel, when
about
you get a
the
chance, you gotta come to their spaces because they be talking spicy in the spaces. Oh my God.
Did y'all talk about the live and
Um,
die LA back event for today? Did y'all talk about that
I
card?
haven't
That's a live
even
and die in the
seen
wastebasket.
nothing.
No, don't do that, man. We don't do that, man. Hold
That
Um,
on.
is
You
to
might
live
be
and
We
die
fired.
in the
It
waste
might be great. It might be a good battle.
in
Even
the
though
paper wastebasket.
even even though I don't like the rematch with Danny and Rum, I don't like that. But
Shaw Brown.
is
Yeah,
That
I'm
card
so
is
mad at
baloney.
that. I am
That
really
card
mad
is
at that. Why
baloney.
would you mess
That
up? Why
that
would you
card
mess
is
up a
chitlin loaf.
classic?
hold on, what you got to say, Ray?
Can
Ray, what you
Yeah.
say, Ray?
It is way too many battlers that they have quote unquote signed to URL records for them to be trying to throw out Danny Myers, and Rum Nitty in another rematch. We getting way too many rematch for all the battlers that they have under contract.
That shit is chitlin loaf.
Where is
Come on,
Hansel?
where
Where is
is Chili?
Hansel? Where is Diesel?
Where's the card?
Where
Where's
Have
the
you looked
card?
at that card?
where
Let me
why
look. Brandon,
isn't
who got the
active
card?
on the card? Why isn't active on the card? Why
Yes.
why is these
Active,
come on?
Active is too gangster.
Active is not.
You
He
gotta be,
did very
you
well.
gotta be a different breed to book him.
I like how you did that. I like what you did there.
To live and die.
Shout out to
I mean,
Active and
there's a
Show
lot
Off. Dope battle.
Okay, I got the card.
Yeah, what's the
Okay.
card?
The card is Danny Myers, Rum Nitty rematch. Killer Jones versus Mike P. Emerson Kennedy versus Kid Chaos. Jada Nightwing versus Tink the Demon. NXT versus Dan Marino. Royalty versus Bad News. And Dre Vicious versus Mr. Biscuit.
Mr. Biscuit.
Oh my God, Mr. Biscuit. And why they bring NXT back? Oh my,
Cause y'all wanted him back. Y'all missed
don't be
him.
lying. Don't be lying. Don't be lying.
y'all missed him. That card ain't really that bad. It's not that bad. It's pretty dope card. You know, I think it's a dope card. I don't think it's a dope card.
Wait,
It's
hold on.
okay.
Go back to
think
Blade
this
Brawl's
is a
comment
dope
because Blade,
card?
I completely forgot about when Cash Money signed Paris Hilton.
You know what? Oh my God.
Yo, I forgot. Y'all, I know y'all remember that, man.
Yeah.
Back in the early
Yeah, she
2000s.
did.
Took
Yeah,
it back.
Card is
He
trash.
took it back. Wow. Blade
He's talking
took
about
it
Jaden
back.
Nightwing. He said Jaden Nightwing still alive. Yeah, Jaden Nightwing and Tink the Demon still alive. Both of them died.
Card is
Both of them
trash.
died not too long ago. One died to Big K, and the other one had died to who damn he died to? Well, both of them niggas died. I remember. Both of
What
them niggas
about
died.
what
Oh,
about
Tink
what
died.
about
Oh, Tink
Stewie
died to
Newton?
Fonz. Oh yeah, Tink died to Fonz.
What
Wait, you
about
said what?
Stewie Newton?
I don't think he's
Why
been
they
getting
didn't put
booked for
Stewie
yards.
Newton on this card?
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
You know, at
What?
CDT lotion, he got creams. You know what?
I like to see.
I'm not doing it.
We will never forgive him for the CBD lotion he getting cremated. We will never forgive him for that.
NXT ain't that bad.
NXT, look, NXT is not that bad, but he is not a battler that I want to see. Like he's taking a break, so I think he'll be. You know, he's sitting on bars. I feel like he may have a good showing. I'm not mad at that. I just am not trying to see him in rotation every 2 weeks. I was kind of tired of him. Yeah, spaces are for people who don't have jobs, but just because they don't have regular 9-to-5 jobs don't mean that they're not making money. Number one. Number two, the guys that are doing the spaces in the brick by brick, they only do it once a week. So anybody can find a few hours to do something. I mean, look what we're doing right now. I work on the weekends. I have, Stewie is less of a
opinionated asshole.
Asshole. Why you gotta be an asshole? Oh,
wow.
I really dislike you sometimes.
Don't put that up there.
I'm glad to see they brought back Jerry West.
But Jerry been smoking shit. That's
Um,
what I'm talking about, man. All the guys that could be smoking shit.
And what's your boy, Mr. Wavy? Why they bring Mr. Wavy back?
I think you know what? Blade just asked where Mr. Wavy was. Mr. Wavy is somewhere modeling, doing TikTok videos. He is living life right now.
Hold
With
on.
his beautiful
No,
queen.
he's not TikToking. No, he
Yes,
is not
he
TikToking.
is. Not in a bad way. He's living life. You know, he models.
He models. He models and drive. He
You
do
know
drive
what,
by.
Kenny?
He's a different dude.
Kenny, you know what? Stewie is dope, but I think it's just his image. Right now, he got this half fade dread thing going on.
You said how Don Marino is on this card. I mean,
he's from Seattle, bro. He's from Seattle. Just what do you
yeah,
expect? I'm
yeah, it's
trying.
different.
Like,
Hey, come on, and Don Marino. I think he's on the last tier of his contract, so he got to get his last battles.
oh my God. Opinion Aso said NXT does not need to take a break. He needs to go to trade school, get his you know what? I'm not doing
Leave
this.
Ron, man, y'all leave Ron Geechee alone, man.
Oh my God.
I'm good.
Oh
Who the
shit, did
fuck
I say
is
that? I
David
thought I had on mute. Oh damn.
Right. Is Dre Vicious not on the card? Is he?
Dre Vicious, Cali Smooth.
Right.
How the fuck
All
Cali
the other
Smooth ain't been on the card?
Right.
Don't even
Bring
say
back,
Breeze.
bring back West Coast Dread. Why y'all won't bring back West Coast Dread? I think them niggas scared to bring back West Coast Dread.
Well, about as scared as they are of active, I guess. So yeah, there you have it.
Yeah, I think you had to. I think you had to choose your poison. I guess you would have to choose your poison. Yeah, I guess you will have to choose your poison.
How is he on the card?
He's contracted. He got a contract. So gotta give him his battles on the contract.
You know what? Blade is such a ass. He said Wavy went from kicking dolls off the stage to TikToking. John and bring 3-0. Oh, Briz. He meant Briz. John and Briz 3-0. Well, what about K Shine?
Yeah, K Shine ain't been back in a minute. K Shine ain't been back in a while.
On that card, I wouldn't see him
No,
on that
I don't think he's gonna do. I don't think he would do a tournament anyway. But I think he kind of doing the right thing. He's taking a break because he was on a little run for a minute. So K-Shine was on a dope run. So he needed a little break. Probably need to refresh the brain for a minute. Probably be time to kind of reinvent himself.
Why wasn't Ace Amin in this tournament?
Where the fuck is Ace Amin? Where the hell is Ace? Man, we ain't heard shit from Ace. Where the fuck he at?
I wasn't talking about to ask. What you talking about?
Where's Gunpowder?
Briz and Geechee on the riot. Is Briz even coming back?
I think Briz is coming back. I think he's gonna come back, but it's gonna have to be by the bread. I think the money got to be right.
Kai, stop talking my business.
I mean, he was coming back, but he said he didn't like the situation with Murder Moot. He said he didn't like how that situation was handled with the Murder Moot. So he definitely want to come back, but I just think probably the situation got to be right.
What's the right situation? Let's go there.
I would think probably I think the opponent made sense him to move. Yeah, definitely made sense, but I think it was probably that money. That money was probably looking real funny. And probably the fact that basically Moot probably had this dealing with the situation, allegedly booking of that card that Moot still end up not being on. But
no, that nigga Moot booked that shit.
Allegedly.
Nah, fuck that.
Paperwork.
Moot definitely booked that shit.
DNA is in the tournament.
DNA should have been in the tournament. DNA ain't gonna do no tournament.
I mean,
but you know what? Too, people got to realize too. There's another card that's coming up real soon. So we don't know. Like some of them people might be on that that Chrome 23 card that's coming up. So there probably could have been a conflict of interest
Oh,
too.
right.
Might be some other
Yeah,
males on that card.
Yeah, because you got the So I know a
Yeah.
lot of people asking, well, why this person? But you got to think some people like, yeah, they got another card coming up.
I forgot about that.
Boy
That is
said he
true.
out the game.
At this point, listen. At this point, I'm ready to get to the gnomes, the summer madnesses, and the max outs.
Well, let me ask you a question. I'm not being petty. I'm gonna cut my camera off and walk away because I need another drink.
When
Do
you
you
say
think
you're not being petty,
I'm not
you're
being
gonna
petty?
be petty.
I'm not being petty. Because I just
Bring
sent
the
y'all an
petty.
interview. I sent y'all an interview not too long ago. Y'all seen that interview I sent y'all the other day?
Shit.
So I'm just wondering, do y'all think is there any more money for Summer Madness? And no.
Ooh. Ooh. And then he put the petty face up there.
Because you know what the people want. Everybody want Geechee Gotti and Hitman Huddle. Now we don't have a situation. They on stage. Everybody got hype. Yeah, what we gonna do? He don't spit a couple bars. Geechee said we still ain't got a damn matchup.
Well,
We about to be in June.
specified.
We about to be in June. We about to be in June.
Let's just keep it. Let's call a spade a spade. Geechee said in the interview that was on Hip Hop Is Real, right? Right?
Yes.
Okay. He said in the interview, as politically as he could possibly say it, that the business got to be right. Translation, I need my money. He need his money. And I will say that it's not Hitman's fault. It ain't on Hitman. But you got to pay like you weigh. In scene.
True.
My bad, I was on mute. Listen, fuck it, I'm done.
What man? Get it out, man.
Because listen, man, this junk is crazy. First of all, we get Cassidy and Freeway sometime this year. Nobody
asked for it.
I'm telling my business.
Nigga, we getting that battle because it's cheap. We getting that battle because it's cheap.
That battle ain't fucking cheap, dog. Because you know that nigga Cassidy asked for some.
That battle is not cheap.
That battle is
We're talking about Freeway. We're talking about Freeway and Cassidy for $1 million.
And we listen, and they still gotta fill up the rest of the card.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Right.
I'm gonna say it.
I'm about to tell you, nigga, that card gonna have Gunpowder Pat versus Stumbles on it.
I'm telling you. Hey, no. Why nobody want to say it? None of them niggas. Nobody do not want to go back to Philly, and I love my people from Philly.
Rematch.
Yo, and I love my people in Philly. A lot of battle rappers do not want to go back to Philly. Them niggas scared to go back to Philly. Y'all tormented them niggas at that last event.
Yeah.
Whatever y'all did to them in Philly, them niggas do not want to come back.
T-Top made it clear. He was like, yo, don't ever
for a lot of them niggas said they didn't want to go there. Like, I don't want to go to Philly. You don't remember that card? Break it down, Ray. Break it down.
I got this shot. I got this.
You got it. It's all yours.
So let's go all the way back to the lockdown event. We had that card on paper looked incredible, my brother. We had the main event, Cassidy and Arsenal. Everything looked incredible. But you want me to tell you how that event went? It went like this. Boo!
Boo! Boo, nigga. Everybody got booed, nigga. Your mama got booed. Your granddaddy got, all the slaves got booed.
Nigga,
what's
the name came out? They was like, next up we got Calico versus Boo!
Nigga, Martin Luther King got booed.
They wasn't even, listen, before a person could spit a bar, the crowd was booing. The booing got so bad. The booing got so bad that remember when Tay-Rock, when he battled Geechee Gotti, he looked at the camera and was like, boo!
Yo,
Tay-Rock
Slate.
even started booing. Tay-Rock
Slate.
even started booing. And then when Calico battled Twerk and T-Top tried to come out, but all T-Top said was, and if he lay down and act dead, boo!
Hey, Slate. You know, you know, we just witnessed the A-Verb and Casey, right?
Right.
How they did Verb.
Right.
That's how them niggas got done the whole night, bro.
That was the whole card.
Everybody.
That was the whole fucking card.
They did
Nigga, Bill Collector got booed.
What they
Bill
did
Collector
to
got
A-Verb
booed.
and Casey.
Nigga, Bill Collector got booed.
That was the whole crowd. I mean, that was the whole.
Nigga.
That's tough.
They don't give a fuck who you was, nigga.
Right.
You could have been Jesus. You getting booed, nigga.
They wouldn't have
They would have booed, nigga. But Jesus got booed, nigga. Nah, nigga, Jesus got booed, nigga.
They wouldn't have booed Reed.
Yes, they would have. Rosa Parks got booed, nigga.
That nigga T-Top, dog, that was the clearest I ever heard T-Top talk in an interview. He was like, hey, King.
Hey, King.
Don't book me in Philly.
Niggas do not want to go back to Philly. So it's really interesting that we haven't heard nothing else about that card. I don't think niggas want to go to Philly.
Now, I'm sure Easy will be on the card.
But hell, who he gonna battle?
Of course.
I know him and Geechee Gotti was talking about battling in Philly.
That would be dope.
Him and Geechee.
That's our main. That's actually our main event. Where that I would rather see that than fucking Cassidy and fucking Freeway.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If I had to, I would. But then the question would be, well, who would you put on Cassidy and Freeway? Because I'm agreeing with Shot. Easy versus Geechee Gotti is clearly a main event. I would put that like on Gnome or something. But the question is,
where it happened that way.
Who goes on the Philadelphia card? But I know Easy said I want to battle in Philly. So Easy said I want to be on this card.
But my thing is, who he gonna get to battle? I mean, he probably could get you. But thing is, nigga, you can't just go to Philly with goddamn just two battles. Who's gonna be strong enough to go to Philly? That Philly different, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, Philly is different. When Philly's in the building, nigga, Philly is in the building.
Yeah.
It's different, bro. It's different.
Nah, that nigga's funny. I can hear him.
You ever seen a nigga? You never seen a nigga from Philly in a wheelchair? You ever seen a nigga from Philly in a wheelchair, nigga? Goddamn clowning niggas. Man, I'm trying to tell you. Them niggas are different, bro. Them niggas are different.
They're different. I am a rooster. I like that line. We're not gonna cap about that line.
You know what? Hold on. What's that button at? Let me do this.
I wake up early. I am a rooster.
Hold on. Let me hit this button right quick. Let me hit this button.
You know what?
I don't know why you keep telling people that you like that line.
Ray, stop looking like that. I like that line.
Ray, every time she say that shit, I just look at her like.
Listen, at the end of the day, man, it really depends on the crowd, because remember, North Carolina was crazy for Double Impact or Summer Impact. North Carolina was crazy. Right. And when they just went to North Carolina a couple back when, we seen that the crowd really wasn't there.
Listen, don't judge me. The way
it's a shift.
It's a shift. Don't judge me. The way that he set that up when he said it, I liked it at the time.
When the last time a nigga saw a rooster?
Wait.
They don't even make roosters no more. Roosters was obsolete.
Yes, they do.
Rooster. I ain't seen rooster. I haven't seen.
There is a rooster.
Only time I see a rooster is a box of cornflakes.
No,
roosters are obsolete.
No,
Unless
they're
they,
not.
unless,
It's one around the
unless he
corner.
eat rooster meat.
Listen.
At least,
Opinionated assholes say we ain't got to cut on her camera, look straight in the camera, and say that she likes the
you know
steak.
what? I'm not even mad. How long? That's the bestest shit he said since he came on here. Hey, I have no disagreement with that.
Listen,
Not
I am
today.
I
a
just want
rooster.
Not
anybody in
today.
the chat.
Really
Anybody in the chat. When the last time y'all seen a rooster? I'll wait. I haven't seen a rooster,
Hey,
and I'm in the
if you
South.
in the
I haven't
South,
seen a rooster. I'm convinced Church's chicken is cooked all the roosters. I'm convinced the chicken is too cheap. They're cooking roosters.
I'm
So we don't
telling
ran out of
you.
roosters.
I'm
We
telling you.
didn't.
listen,
That's not
Wait,
one of my
go back
favorite
to
bars
his.
from him.
Go back. He said,
listen.
"Wake up early. I am a
Oh, you know
rooster."
what? Blade
Yes, I
Brown.
like the
You know
way he
what?
said
Blade
it.
Brown ain't shit. Blade Brown ain't shit. I ain't gonna say nothing, dude. Blade Brown ain't shit.
He said, I like the
Oh
way he
my
said it. Fuck
god.
y'all.
Oh my god. You know what?
You know what,
What is
Wayne?
wrong with y'all today? You know what?
It's the day. It's the day before
I
Sunday. It's the day
Oh
before
shit!
Sunday. They got to get all that heathen out of them
it's
real
the
quick.
Get
day
all that
after
heat. Get all
goddamn
that heating
Friday
out.
the 13th. What is wrong
Get
with
all
y'all?
that heating out.
What is
Okay, so
what is wrong with y'all, for real?
listen.
Oh my god.
I honestly think it's just the atmosphere of the people at the time, because I was hearing a lot of North Carolina fans was like, "Yo, we was tired as hell." They talking about we had to be at the building at this time. They was out in the heat. They didn't let them in for about 3 hours and all of that. So by the
Damn.
time they got in,
That's
they
fucked
were
up.
yeah. So to me, it depends on the crowd, because I mean they could go back to Philly. Like we making fun of how it went the last time they was in Philly. They could go back to Philly this time and the crowd could be immaculate. We don't
That's what
know.
I'm saying. It's all about the energy. Like I
It's
said,
all
yeah,
about the energy.
it's all about the energy. I would think you would want to get them in there quick as possible where they energized. Because once they start, like I say, if they dealing with that heat, niggas ain't ate nothing,
Y'all
and then
better
they
cut it out.
smoking, and then
I'm a
they
woman.
smoking and
What am
drinking.
I supposed to like?
Oh,
But don't say that to me. No. Don't say it to me, god damn it. I will block you.
cock-a-doodle-doo.
You know what? Shut
I am a rooster.
He wakes up
I hate
early.
y'all.
Kai
I
Brown, you
really
never
hate
heard
y'all.
Coop Newt? You never heard what Swamp said?
I heard a coot newt. Yeah, coot newt.
No, he just asked what the fuck is Coop Newt?
Who don't know what coot newt is? Coot newt is amazing. It's immaculate. You never had no coot newt? Man,
Yeah.
hold on.
Yeah, Coop
You ain't
Newt.
never had no coot newt?
No, bro. I don't like the word. Like I don't. That's what it is. I don't
I
like
like it.
the
I
word.
like that. I like that shit. Give me some of that. But that shit, I like that shit. Girl, give me some of that coot newt. Okay, coot newt.
You want to know what it reminds me of? It's the equivalent to if a girl said, "Come over and eat my coochie." Ew.
What's wrong with
Like that? That shit
talk to
don't
me
even,
like that?
that shit don't even sound like it's shaved. Come eat my coochie. Come eat my lacoon. Ew.
I know it. Listen,
Hey,
listen. Hold on. Kai Brown, I'm from the
Man.
Midwest too. But if you done seen enough swamp battles, you done
Damn.
heard that word. You
I
done
know
heard
what
Yeah,
that
you
word
know
on
what it
is.
that.
is. Yeah, but I just don't like it.
I love it. I love it. Girl, give me somebody coot newt.
Oh man,
Coot newt.
disgusting.
I think it sounds better than give me that other word.
Nah, I'm old school then, because I love saying
Now you
that.
can't do that. You can't get that. You can't do that. You know, we're in the cancel culture. Shout out to Will Smith. Yeah, we're in the cancel culture. You can't do that. You gotta do it in codes now. Shout out to Will Smith.
I am not about to touch no subject that got anything to do with cancel culture. I'm shutting up about everything.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, my brother. You know, it's a southern thing. You know,
Hey, Big Brother
I've
might
been
be
listen.
listening.
I've
Mess
been
around and
quiet
get our
about.
broadcast shut off.
I've been quiet
I
about
am
Kevin
not putting that.
Samuels.
I am
I've
not
been
putting
quiet
that
about
comment
Meg
up.
the
Blade.
Stallion. I've been quiet about everything.
hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. Moment of silence for Kevin. All
My
right.
man said that other word.
Blade, get your ass out of here. Blade, oh, I'm not putting that up there.
And see, that's exactly what that sound like too.
Ain't nothing wrong with Coop, no.
Anyway,
Nothing wrong with that. Anyway, what we talking about now? What the hell? What we talking about?
we was talking about people getting booed at Philly.
Oh, niggas getting booed in Philly. Yeah, I'm just interested in to see if they still gonna. I don't think they're gonna go along with that card. I really don't think that card is gonna happen. Cause they announced it. When they announced that card in January?
No,
when they first announced that card?
No, like October of last year.
October? Oh shit! Oh, my bad.
Hold on. They announced it at the Drake event, right?
I want to say yeah. They did announce
Anybody comment? Do they remember? Anybody comment? Y'all remember when that battle was announced?
At the Till Death Do Us Part card.
Yeah. So they announced Freeway and Cass. Yeah, at the Drake event. That was October.
Right, and they were supposed to.
October,
and they was also supposed
November.
to do high stakes. They was also supposed to do high stakes.
Oh, don't you do that? Don't you do that, Wayne? Don't you do that?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't you do that?
I'm sorry.
Don't you do that? Don't you do that?
Hey, yo, Kenny, swear to God, bro. That shit just does not sound like it's
not the Switchblade.
It sounds so hairy and smelly. Fuck out of here, bro. Hell nah.
Why are y'all still talking about this?
That's
For the record, opinionated app. Calico did really choking that battle. The problem was that because Dave was already upset at twerk, Cal could niggas just was booed, dog.
Boo, you just go, nigga. You just gonna get booed, nigga. You ain't had the hot shit. You getting booed,
man.
That's all I'm saying, nigga. Jesus would have got booed, nigga. It is I, my son. Boo! You getting booed, nigga. You getting booed, nigga.
You saying God pull up, they booing God. Boy,
yeah, everybody getting booed.
My man said, "It is I, my son."
Boo.
Yeah, but other than that, man, I guess we just got to sit back and wait and see because we getting Ultimate Madness 5 now. They doing Live to Die LA or Live
today
to live and die in the paperweights basket.
So they doing that right now. We getting Ultimate Madness 5. We haven't.
Before I forget, salute to Battle Rap Society. Next week they're gonna be doing Kid Chaos and Shoney. Next Sunday.
Okay.
So shout out to Battle Rap Society.
Yeah.
Should have been on Chrome 23.
Facts.
Hey.
You know what? Oh,
shout out
to Rain. Shout out to Boss Chick Rain because she's helping Remedy. I mean, she's Remedy.
Yeah, she helping Remedy.
Remy Ma with Chrome 23.
Oh, that's what's up.
This June.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
Okay. Shout out to
both.
Yeah, so that's dope. Yes,
is that Kenny? Is that Kenny?
Yeah, Kenny.
Huh?
Oh, what up, Kenny? What up, bro?
My man said,
Lord, Kai. Come on, Kai. Come on, man. Queen of the Ring had to postpone their event, but they're having one.
Duh. I'm still never get over that shit Charlie Clip said.
That was, that's a perfect example of, you know what? At some time in your life, my daddy used to say, sometimes you got to know when to shut the fuck up. And that was the moment you just should have shut the fuck up.
Yo,
Listen.
Of
all people.
Listen. Debo, listen. Shout out to Debo because he's been on the show before.
Ray, above all people.
That was the wrong person to joke
with. That's just the wrong nigga to fuck with.
Yeah, but yeah.
Damn, Gina.
Other than that, man.
Trap Buddha, Cortez 2-1, huh? What rounds you give him?
Right.
Kai, be quiet.
Man, I'm so mad. I'm so damn mad. I was picking up my car to go to while the battle was on, so I'm kind of pissed off about it. So
bro, you
hopefully.
I know who's on that Remy card, and man, listen, yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh
that
yeah. Yeah.
Remy
That
gonna
Remy
make
card is
y'all mad. Remy out here getting streets in the Bronx named after her. She is out here moving and shaking. I mean, I would just hope that Queen of the Ring maybe collab with her to make the female culture better.
yeah. That card gonna be fire. I low key want to go.
Yeah,
I,
ain't no low
I
key.
low
You gonna go?
I low key want to go. I gotta figure some things out. I probably got to put in a call to my people in New
What?
York.
Oh wow, Trap Buddha.
Well, you say first and second. I might give
You
him
know
the
what?
third.
Savage is
Who you talking about?
home.
He was
Damn.
to Cortez.
He talking
Cortez
about
He
and
said
Surf.
Cortez.
Cortez.
Yep.
So let me ask y'all this: y'all all seen the battle? Have all y'all seen the battle today?
I'm the only one that didn't see it.
I
I
didn't
did.
see it. Okay, I didn't see it neither. So don't feel bad. I was.
He said he started
Hold
it
on,
on the
Slate.
app.
Slate, why you looking like that? Why you look like you want to hit a high note from Boys to Men?
I don't.
You don't want to say that? You got anything to say?
Two
You got
one,
Not a
two
high
one
note.
possible gentlemen. I don't know, man.
who you got? Who you got, brother?
Surf won that battle.
Okay, I'm not mad.
Just we
Cause,
expected
Remy
more,
better
bro.
not book
because
me
what I
no
was hearing
more.
from Cortez, it was just like, still number one Big Mac combo meal. It wasn't.
You know
I
what you're
hate when
gonna
they
get
do
with a
that.
Big Mac
I
combo
really
meal is
hate
what he
when they do that.
needs.
Listen, listen, man. I'm.
You know what? I had to realize who he was talking about, and now you know what?
What?
Oh my
Did he
god!
say Toshiba G?
Who is Toshiba
Yes,
G?
Lord, he
That's
did.
Yoshi
You
G.
don't
He
know who
called
he's
her
talking about? He's talking
Toshiba
about
G.
Yoshi.
That is crazy disrespectful.
No, but he said he didn't give her that rebuttal.
Yeah, we not doing that.
I don't think
That's
he
but
did,
but does it really
but
matter? Is Misfit
does it
on the card?
really friggin' matter? Right?
I
It don't even
can't I
No,
matter.
can't
no.
say I can't say
Listen,
I can't say
if you
Blade.
listen, if you look at the
I can't say
video,
Blade.
if you look at the video,
It looked like he did.
to me it didn't.
It looked like he did.
To me it didn't, because
'Cause
all she said was you came up here with a white Jesus.
You know what? Why are y'all like this?
it's Misfit on the card.
Opinionated asshole. I am not putting that up there. Misfit is not on the card that I know of, that I saw. Well, it again, there might be a battle. I think there's a battle that was taken off, which was the main event. So I don't know if Misfit was called for it or has been called for any, at all. But yeah, as far as I know, she's not. Y'all ain't shit. I promise.
Might have been a 30 bodega chopped cheese. That shit sound good right about now. Um
Man, listen.
uh, um did they say they're gonna do a replay of the values of the replay of the battle? Because I know it ain't going on YouTube. So
You know damn well they ain't
Yeah,
doing no replay.
nah, not of
Oh
that.
is it worth watching? Is it really worth rewatching?
Mm,
no.
you
Okay,
watch it once and be cool on it.
okay,
What you
okay.
talking about, the
Why
King
you
Cort-
versus Queens?
no, I'm talking about Cortez versus Surf.
Oh, Cortez versus Sir.
And technically, this will be the first round that Surf has lost in his last four battles. That second round, if you wanted to give it to Cortez, I wouldn't be mad. So for a minute there, everybody was saying he hadn't lost a round and all of that.
He's
So
saying that she can't rap. Yoshi can rap. Yoshi needs to learn how to battle rap. That's what she needs to
right.
learn how to do. She needs to learn how to battle rap. I really think she's too caught up with trying to be too lyrical and really trying to concentrate on her bars. She needs to learn how to battle. I thought she was almost there when she battled Tori Doe and Caution, but I don't know her game plan for clips. It was the wrong approach, and then Jesus came, and you know what can you
But
do
this
when
is where
Jesus
these
comes?
battlers be thinking that they know everything and don't get the fundamentals. But go ahead.
You gotta know when you're dealing with a big crowd like that. It's some I hate to say it. When you're dealing with a big crowd like that, you're gonna have to kind of dumb down your material, especially when you don't know when the order that you go in, because it's like, let's put it like this: the more lower that you own the card as far as your battle, the more the niggas gonna be drunk and high or passed out
Right.
or passed out. So you want to get some material so you can wake niggas up. You don't want to be too complicated with your bars to where niggas like because they're gonna get bored.
And then you don't want to come behind somebody who had a stellar performance
Oh,
and yours
exactly.
is not.
And yours is not, because then they're taking the energy out of the room. Because it's just like, nope, we don't want to hear that shit, Sharif. So you gotta learn. You
Right.
gotta
And
say. You
it's
gotta.
kind of
You
catch
gotta.
22.
I don't
Yeah.
think I
It's kind of a
think
catch
I don't
22. So really, go ahead, Go ahead, Ray.
I don't think that you necessarily, because it's about the rapper. Like with Loaded Lux, people don't care if you dumb it down. They want to actually hear every bar that he is saying, so he could get away with it. With
Right.
with certain rappers, they
Without
have
getting away
that
with it.
they have enough quote unquote money in the bank with the fans, where it's like, yo, I need to actually listen to what they saying. I get
Yeah,
your
but she ain't
point.
got. Yeah,
I
but
get
she
your
don't. But
point
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
with Yoshi, she would have to like dumb down her bars in front of a bigger crowd.
Yeah.
But it's like, if you always known for the lyrical miracle and you got to actually listen to what that person is saying, then
I think more. She shouldn't have to do that with clips. I feel like with clips, you was gonna die anyway. I'm sorry. I just feel
Yeah.
like she was gonna die
Talk
anyway.
your shit
At
opinionated.
least, at least you
Talk
could have
your
been a
shit
little bit
opinionated,
more
asshole.
entertaining. At least she could have been a little bit more
Because
entertaining.
them
Surf
cow
lost last.
CAW clips,
How long
you
we can't do
damn
that?
Right.
straight.
Well,
Counter
see,
But you know what?
Maslin,
here's the thing. This
But
this what I'm saying. Like, he clearly lost the second round. If there was ever any argument, right? He clearly lost this second round to Cortez. Now he lost 2 rounds to Calico, but I'm talking to the Surfettes. He clearly lost that one. So all
but hold
this,
on, he said he lost though, so it's hard to fight it.
yeah,
That's my
calisthenics.
that what pisses me
it's hard
off
to
when
defend
Calico say
Calico
he
when
lost.
Calico said he lost the battle. Yeah,
No, so I can't even debate it no more because I had him winning, but he said he lost.
I gave him the battle. I edge surfed the first time, but then when I rewatched it, I had Calico.
I air surfed
Why
the
did
first
Trap
time after
Williams
I
said
rewatched
Surf
that
had a
Calico.
Russian grass reserve? I hate
If you
him.
listen-
The boy had the Russian
I mean, I
gas
gotta watch this battle. I'm gonna find this. I'm gonna find it
He
battle. I'm gonna
definitely
watch
did
it.
have Sunoco. He did have every gas station you could think of. He had BP. He had Quick Trip. He had Racetrack. You know what I'm saying? He had QT.
He had value.
You know?
What's
Well,
the name
yeah.
of it? Value.
Valero.
Hell
You
yeah.
know?
Well,
Exxon, he had all that.
Kai Brown is not necessarily like buck dancing like every battle was fired, but they have to sell.
LL Cool G. Wow.
They have to sell it. They have to sell. They have to sell the product. You know, like
Yeah.
even if the product
But they
sells
doing-
itself, at times they still got to sell the product as it's the best thing that you ever seen. You know, like,
And then the battles be lackluster.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to
shout
LL Cool
out,
G.
hey, shout out to Cool G. Yeah, he got a battle coming up against Arsenal.
Yeah, that's fire.
Is that 3
Fire right
rounds? Yo, Cool G, is that 3 or is it a 1 rounder? Let us know in the chat.
It don't matter. He in front of a legend. He
Shut
just
up,
get the
Blade
most
Brown.
stupid. He get the Cal won. Drunk Cal thought he lost.
That's what it was. Drunk Cloud thought he lost.
Okay, Coogee, 3
Cal
rounds.
definitely won.
Yeah.
This nigga got sharks. This nigga got sharks in Calabasas. We not doing that. We not doing that. Not on duty. Not on duty.
Not on duty.
Mamas don't let your babies grow up to be a
Nah.
cowboy.
The Arsenal battle a 3-rounder.
Is it 3 round? Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. That's another name that should have been in this tournament.
Who?
Coogee. Yo, Coogee. Hey, hello, Coogee. Did URL ask you to be in the UM5 tournament? So while we wait on that answer, I'm
just to the point. I don't want people to think like as far as for me in this channel, like we have a hatred for URL. That's not the case. I just to the point to where I want to see something new. I really want to see these newer talent get pushed. I understand, it's ticket sales and marketing and all that, but it's just like if
That's
you're
what I
not
was
giving us
about to say.
nothing new, if you're not giving us nothing new
But hold
to
on.
be something excited about, it's just like it's just getting
No,
redundant.
no,
It
no,
just
no,
got
no.
kind of getting kind of stale.
Here's the thing. You can't say that it's hatred because we fuck with the battlers. You feel me? So you can't really say that.
But
What
you know
you're
how people is
saying
on it.
is
But you know how people are. But you know how people are.
they can either be,
Oh,
yeah,
okay. It is the
No,
season. It is the season.
that's not some people. That's people like High Hands Heyman who like to troll everybody and say, "Oh, y'all doing something bad about URL. Y'all don't want to see a black man win."
What?
Anyway,
Now this, hold on. Y'all
but
see Coogee? Y'all see Coogee
yeah, I'm looking at it now.
respond?
I'm looking at it now. He said, "No, they said if they put me back on, they feel like I'll take a RBE battle next week." So basically saying I'm not loyal.
Oh, whoop! There it is.
anywho, and even with Coogee though, and I'm glad he said that because I can use Coogee as an example and kind of segue into that. So at the end of the day, that it has nothing to do with hate. And speaking about a black man's business, while this is a black man's business, they should be supporting their other black men. Them niggas got 100,252,523,000,000,000 battlers that aren't being utilized over there right now that's sitting on the bench. Then you trying to bring other niggas in on the crucible that's going to sit in the field waiting to get a seat on the bench. Where is Band? Where is Born Legacy? Where is Born Legacy Supreme? Where is Survivor Series?
Well, they ran
Where
away from
is
the Born Legacy name because they was like that's Norbs, and they wanted to get away from Norbs when they removed Norbs
but
from
you missing my point.
No, I get
But you
your
missing
go
my
ahead, I'm sorry.
point. I understand that, but at the same time, my point is you could have named that shit anything else. You got a whole To Live and Die in LA event right now today that you could have put a handful of those battlers on there. You will sign them to a 5-year contract to sit them down and basically wait them out till they end up all the time that they've spent trying to get to URL. They're gonna have to backtrack, hustle backwards to get back to where they started with, you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? But you
Yeah,
got 4
Okay,
events.
I follow you now. I follow you.
You
yeah.
got
Because
4,
it's unfair. Yeah.
events that you could be putting these guys on and keeping them in rotation that you
Yeah.
could be putting on the app or you could be putting on YouTube. They don't even necessarily have to be. I mean, you're going outside and you're now selling tickets again. Why not get these guys in rotation? I double back to why they didn't do high stakes. It wouldn't have cost nothing to do a high stakes card. They got it. Now,
Honestly,
they wanted
I
to
believe
put Coogee on a Survivor Series, and that was it.
honestly,
And
I
the
believe if
Survivor
they
Series
did that
battle
high
didn't
stakes
even
card
drop.
though, Wayne, a lot of people that they was expecting to lose was going to probably win those battles.
Right. No, I agree with you on that. I mean, but my point to that is that y'all have a lot of people that you could be utilizing and you would rather sit them out and just, and I hated to call it a plantation, but that's where people say, oh, we're hating. It's not hate. You just got too many guys over there that you could be doing so much
for.
with. And I mean, like I said, I'm really pissed off because let me tell you something. I just watched, well, y'all know that. You and Shy and Slade know that. I just found a best of Kid Slade. And that type shit makes me so mad because that boy is really nice. You know how we have been talking about, he may get, as he goes through this process, he may end up with the T-top effect, not being able to talk about anything else but drug references. Watching this boy work.
No, that's not.
Oh, he's nice. He's nice. He's nice.
Oh, I'm about to shut up.
He's different, man.
Oh, no, you're not. You about to speak on it. You about to speak on it.
Let him use you. Let him use you. Let the Lord use you.
Down. I need to hear this.
All right, fine, fuck it. Let's go there.
Mm-hmm.
They pick and choose. They pick and choose who they want to change and who they want to keep the same. Let's keep this all the way 1,000. T-Top came into the game. He was speaking that drug talk. Everybody loved that shit. But then what happened? They said T-Top needs to change up his style because that's all he has. When T-Top went into angles, everybody loved it because T-Top found his new niche. Easy the block captain have came into this game, and Easy is dead nice. But let's be honest. The majority of his room shakers, the majority of the shit he do when he shakes the building does not have nothing to do with the battler that he is standing in front of. It's always a drug reference. And nobody has never asked Easy to change his style. Just recently, when Kid Slade came back and he battled, I seen some of the top media personnel turn around and say Kid Slade needs to change his style. So why in the fuck is y'all saying he needs to change his style, but Easy shouldn't change his? People pick and choose on who they want to blow up and who they do not want to blow up. People pick and choose on who should change their style and who they should not change their style based on popularity, point blank, period. And to me, I feel like it's not fair because, for instance, when you say Kid Slade is in that T-Top box, they automatically threw him in that box. And now that they threw him in that box, they're saying, oh, well, like T-Top, you got to change your style. But nobody is telling Easy to change his.
You ain't got no debate with me on that one, brother.
So damn sure don't have no debate with me on that.
But that junk is literally crazy. It's crazy because we pick and choose on who does this, who does what, who. Man, to me, all of this is weird. But back to the point that we was talking about earlier on and what you said, Wing, you got all of these people under contract. And you're not doing nothing with them. Opinionated asshole, Kid Slade is nobody. Easy the block captain at one point was nobody. T-Top at one point was nobody.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
The fact that
you tell T-Top and he did the one that changed. And he did the one that changed before.
T-Top to change his style, but then you don't tell Easy to change his style is BS. Because before Easy blew up to who he was, everybody loved the cocaine talk. Everybody loved it.
I still like that shit.
And Easy has always been that Easy. If you watch him from back in the day, like he's always been that. He's always been that.
He was actually a little
and
darker.
Let me tell y'all
asshole. Okay, hold on.
Wait a minute.
Go ahead.
Let me tell y'all. I just want to interject in that one piece. Let me tell y'all a little secret. Y'all do know he had a 1SK at RBE, right? Go ahead.
That's why you said he had a 1SK. Yeah, he had a 1SK.
Go ahead, proceed, Ray.
Okay, see, this is the thing that a lot of y'all are not understanding. Y'all are looking through the glass of he's already famous.
Right.
Even before he became famous, nobody told Easy the block captain to change his style. That's what y'all are not catching. Nobody told him to change his style even before he became famous. Here's the thing. After T-Top became famous, they told him to change his style.
Right.
They're telling Kid Slade right now as he is growing, bro, change your style. Because all of the stuff that's hitting the room ain't towards your battlers. Now people are pointing out, oh, he not direct. It's like, come on now, what are we doing? What are we really doing?
I don't give a fuck. Talk that shit. I like that shit. Make me want to get a brick. What the fuck?
You mean Slade or Slade? Nah.
Slade? I like Slade. But Slade don't always just do drug talk. But he don't always just do drug talk. If you don't watch none of his iBattle leads, how y'all really gonna know? But not only that, he's not really getting booked on URL like that. So how he supposed to get the opportunity to really get the looks that he want to get? He's not even getting booked. We haven't seen him since what? Real name Brandon?
I have a question. How do you expect somebody to be loyal?
YouTube channel. Go to iBattle's YouTube channel
Nice.
Mailman. Go to
Nice,
iBattle
you hear
YouTube
me?
channel and watch
Yeah.
the best of Kid Slade. I'm telling
And check out
you,
his
has
shit
not
he
lost.
did on and check out the shit he did on Gates of the Garden. He got some fire shit on that too. When he
All
was
I'm
battling on the gates.
Well, a lot of
all
those
I'm saying
battles,
is
well,
this.
all of those battles were iBattle, but I feel like they're saying as far as the drug talk and what Ray is saying, I'm saying they may feel like he's overrated now because of the drug talk that they're hearing, because Easy, you know what I mean? It's Easy, it's T-Top, who kind of, those were that was them, those were their mantras. So it's kind of like, okay, it was cool, but if you go back and watch this boy, he is nice. Like, he is truly nice. He does more. That's all I'm saying. He
But
definitely
But I was saying,
does
but I get
more.
what Ray saying. Ray saying
if these
people.
guys are spitting their, hold on, let me say this real quick. But here's the thing: if these guys are spitting their life, nigga, they didn't stop moving They didn't stop moving packs in like the packs just didn't stop in Philly and North Carolina. So you can't be mad at Kid Slade if he's spitting his life. Everybody, and this is what this pisses me off about certain fans and stands. I'm not talking about the people that's in the comments or whatever, but this is what pisses me off about fans and stands. It's like all of a sudden it's, oh, I don't want to hear this from what's the name. Okay, I get, we understand that that gang culture started in California, but it just didn't stop in the California borders. Some of those top California organization members moved to other states and cities and started their own branches. Like, it just didn't stop there. So you can't get mad. You can't get mad at a Kid Slade if he's spending his life. If y'all quote unquote like real bars, why are you telling this man to change up his style? Like, I mean, that's the thing that's tripping me out. It's like, for instance, when somebody was telling me all this other kind of stuff, oh, man, I got these kind of guns, blah, 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 blah. I do this to you. Okay, they didn't stop inventing guns after you bought one, nigga. They didn't stop, like, so it's like, oh, it's okay if it's done by this person or it's said by this person, but this person can't talk about it. It's like,
yeah, it's just like, it's like, it's no difference with the shit that going on now, like with how people is coming at Pusha T. When he talking about the same shit that he be talking about, he's like, oh yeah, he need to change it up. But everybody love, but hold on, but everybody love Benny the Butcher.
They love Benny talking that drug talk right now.
They love Benny talking that shit.
Benny talking that
but
shit.
They get ready like, oh, we getting kind of tired of Pusha T talking about the same. Well, yeah, he been talking that shit.
Dude, when you pick up a Pusha T or Eclipse album, you know what you getting.
Coke talk.
You know what you getting. You get a whole bunch of cocaine, nigga.
When I push play on Push, I know what I'm ready to listen to. Period. That's how I view it. When I push and play on the Push album, I know what I'm getting from it. That's that. I would never tell Kid Slade is dope. I would never tell another dude to change up his style, man. I would never change it. I would never tell somebody to change it. If he's good at what he does and this is the life that he lived, who am I to tell you, bro, you got to change up your style? Oh, your haymakers, your haymakers are shaking the room, but it had nothing to do with the battler. Okay, but we just sat up there and watched y'all praise the same battler who did the same damn thing. Come on now. You can't have it both ways. You can't praise one and then kill the other one.
But Kai, niggas been selling dope for 20 years too. So I mean, that don't stop nothing. You know what I mean? I know, he been talking about the same thing, but niggas been selling dope for 20 years too. So
hey, hold on. One thing that's gonna sell in America is coke milk and drugs.
And coke.
Who the fuck buys a Pusha T album? Shit, me. I will buy a Pusha T album. Hip hop fans, dog. Okay, I'm about to get.
Don't even do it. Don't even do it. We ain't gonna even give it to him. We ain't gonna give it to him, Ray. Don't give it to him. Don't give it to him, Ray. Don't give it to him.
Like battle rap fans, hip hop fans are very fickle. If you are not popular now, they're not listening to you now. Pusha T still makes good music. A lot of these people still make, no pun intended, a lot of people still make good music out here. Just because they're not popular, that don't mean, oh, I'm not listening to their music no more because they're not popping. I listen to who the fuck I listen to.
I was just listening to that Re-Up Gang shit the other day. That shit is classic shit.
Dog, the Re-Up Gang mixtape volumes 1 through 3 is all work, bro.
Fire. All
work.
Man,
So I mean,
drug talk.
I still smell cocaine residue off that shit, bro.
Dude, I still listen to fucking cannabis, dog. Come on, man. Like I don't move with trends. I listen to who I think you.
Blade, I can't tell if you're being serious or you're being sarcastic.
If you can
Blade,
rap your
I'ma kick your ass.
dog, if you can rap your ass on, listen, man. Dog, hold on.
Nobody is telling the Christian brothers of the Horsemen to change their style. They clapping heat and talking about Jesus. Okay.
You know what?
I'm a Christian now. I'm a Christian. Hey, hold on. I'm a Christian, but if you fuck with me, I'm gonna bust in your motherfucking head in the name of the Lord.
That's what I'm about to say. Y'all gotta stop with that because don't sit up here and act like don't be acting like the mothers of the church. Don't be drinking whiskey and smoking a pack of cigarettes a day. We not.
Hold on, communion.
Listen. I had on heavy rotation yesterday while I was doing classwork. Souls of Mischief 93 to Infinity.
Boy, yes. Hush your mouth, boy. Hush your mouth, boy. Hush your mouth.
Yes, hush your mouth. I still listen to Razcast. Just because, like, dog, that's the thing that trips me out, man, is that we have some of the most fickle, like KRS-One cannot go and pack out Madison Square Garden, but you know who can at the age of 75? The Rolling Stones. Because they have way more loyal fans. They have
Paul
way
McCartney.
more loyal fans.
Paul McCartney.
Hip-hop fans go with the trend.
Wait a minute,
and
Kai,
we do the same thing in battle rap. We do the same thing in battle rap.
Wait a minute, bro. Kai, you got to understand, we in a different age group than you are. So a lot of times we like everything almost. So you got to understand our music is universal.
Hold on, let me say this, Wayne. Hold on, let me say this, Wayne. We was growing up in the era when by the time hip hop first came, they said it was gonna be a fad. They said this shit was gonna be like disco music.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, man, you can't slight Pusha T ever, and I also too would buy a Pusha T album, Pusha T mixtape, whatever.
Bro, I still listen. He said I still listen to Ludacris. Who not? I still listen to leaders of the new school. What we talking about? Like all of that. I still listen to goddamn Rocky.
I'm gonna tell y'all my listening rotation this week. I'm gonna exit the Kendrick Lamar album because of course that's gonna be the talk of hip hop. Right now, my listening pleasure this week has been Slum Village, Fantastic Voyage, Volume 1 and 2. I always listen to that. I've been listening to Soul Food. I've been listening to Good Mob Soul Food. Outkast and T Alien. And I will listen to UGK Riding Dirty. And to top it all off, 8Ball and MJG coming out hard. So that's been my rotation for this week.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, Kai Brown. A lot of us is not even 45. It's just that we appreciate good music and we don't jump on fads. We don't care about who's hot at the moment and who albums don't move no more. Oh, his album don't move no more, so I'm not gonna listen to it no more.
I listen to music.
Hold on. Do you like music for you, or do you like music because everybody else tell you like music? That's the question. I'm not about to sit up here.
You talking about Juvenile? I still listen to 400 Degrees, but it's still a fire album to listen to.
Hell yeah!
I listen to music that resonate with me, that got me feeling, oh, this is what I like to hear. There was a time, because I came into the era. I came into the era that people listen to the Beastie Boys, people listening to Run DMC, people listen to Dougie Fresh, Kool Moe Dee. You know what I'm saying? You know, if it was hot, it was hot. It was hot, it was hot.
That is a great thing to talk about.
I never said you said
I'm still listening to AT Aliens. Listen, I went to Grambling State University, my nigga, and I'm from Cali. the Southern man. Listen, don't play. It's
that
that was the best.
That is a classic
music
album,
record.
bro. That is a
What do you?
classic album.
That's a classic. How do you not listen to classics?
Kendrick dropped a dud.
How do you not listen to
fake
classics?
beat shit. Whoa.
I don't think it's fake. I don't think. Well, I really didn't want to talk about that album just now because I'm still listening to it.
I'm not even
so
gonna
he
talk
said.
about the
So what
Kendrick
Kai
album.
is saying? Kai is basically saying he's not talking about the genres. He's talking about Pusha T specifically. Who buys
And
the
that's
Pusha
what
T?
I mean,
my response to him, and my response to him said, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking in general. If you feel I'm talking to you, if the shoe fits, you gotta wear it. I clearly said earlier on in the very beginning, I said this is not for what I'm about to say has nothing to do with the people in the comments.
Oh, talk, Blade. Blade. Say it again.
If you listen to Meg and them, notice how they're sampling music from the 90s to make their hits. That's true.
Hold on, let me break. Hold on. Can I break this shit down? Can I break this shit down? Can I break this?
Older than that.
Hold on. Can I break this shit down? A lot of this shit that they basically just make it a stallion, everybody that's in that lane. All y'all motherfuckers listening to is fucking Miami bass music back in the late 80s. DJ Magic Mike, Two Light Crew, the Poison Clan. The shit just slowed down.
I couldn't listen
what
to
y'all call twerking? What y'all call twerking? We was calling it booty shaking music. It just slowed down. That's all it is.
We couldn't watch videos. We would get in trouble.
BET Uncut. What that thing smell like? You know what I'm saying?
Shake that ass.
Hello, Wayne. I was a rooster watching BET Uncut.
Y'all really feel like Kendrick album was trash? You really feel like that, opinionated asshole?
He said, I don't even, man, hell, I mean, a lot of people don't write their own shit. I mean, that's nothing new. Hell, one of the first popular album in hip hop history was written by somebody else. That's been going on since the 70s. What are they talking about? The Kendrick? I see a lot of people want to talk about this Kendrick situation. I'm still listening to it. I'm listening. I'm not hearing it. I'm listening to it.
I gotta give it another listen.
I'm listening to it. I'm just don't want to give my first opinion, even after 4 or 5 listeners that I don't did right now since it's been released.
This album puts me in the mind of the way you have to listen to it, right? If you're into Outkast, when they both had their own album, what was it?
The Love Below.
This is like the Love Below to me.
Below.
Yeah,
yes.
This is like the love. You have to listen to it all the way through. It tells a story. And, if you're not a dummy and you open up your third eye, maybe just a little bit, you can hear how he's telling the story.
Right. Let me tell you, I don't even think that's on the Love Below. But just when 3,000, when 3 Stacks was in that, was he still in that bubble? But she lives in my lap.
Right. See what I'm saying? Like that whole thing, you got to listen to it all the way.
That is my song. I love
Can I say something? Can I say something? Everybody can
the whole album, bro.
Can I say something about Kendrick is trying to preach? I don't think he's trying to preach. The man haven't released an album in 5 years. So if you listen to it, he had writer's block. But at the same time, during that writer's block, but since that writer's block, he's been dealing with it.
It's time to go. We saying stuff like
that. No, hell no. Block him. Yeah, ain't nothing overrated about 3K. Ain't nothing overrated about 3K.
Yeah. Everybody has given their opinion. This is just my opinion. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. The album and the title makes perfectly good sense if you actually sit back and listen to it. Because he wasn't preaching.
No, he wasn't preaching. I didn't get that at all.
Hold on. What he was doing was all of the subject matters that us, as black people, men and women, we step around. We step around a lot of subjects that don't want to be talked about. So he decided, well, fuck it. I'm going to be the morale to talk about these subjects. It wasn't nothing that deep about it. If you actually listen to what he was saying, like how everybody loved that song, We Cry Together, because can't nobody with a straight face say, I never been in that situation.
I've never been through that situation.
Right.
Toxicity.
I can't listen to that right now.
Look, toxic as hell. Y'all saying all the most hateful shit to y'all, and then 20 minutes later, you digging her out.
Even with that song where he was talking about his auntie, even that the song he was talking about his auntie, being gay and stuff.
Yeah, his auntie was trans.
Yeah.
Auntie
died.
If you think this album is extra, hold on. If you think this album is deep or extra deep, then you're digging too hard.
You're digging too hard. He's saying what he's saying. Yeah.
He's speaking on subject matters that we as black people step around and step over.
Well, this is what I'm talking about. Them opening their little forehead up, Ray. Okay. It's just like listen to it as if it's a story. You'll be able to get it all out. Just listen to it.
Can we switch gears and have this three stacks conversation? All right. So 3 Stacks has dropped one solo album and it's being called the GOAT. And then Opinionated Asshole says he's being compared to people with actual catalogs.
This is a thing about Andre. I get a lot of people say, okay, he ain't dropped, he dropped the one solo album, yada yada yada. They're not saying based off catalog. They didn't say he, not just the GOAT, like one of the GOATs of lyricism. That's the only thing I really hear about. He's like one of the GOATs of lyricism, not basically the overall. Okay, having these type of albums and stuff like far as lyricism. Yeah, like he is one of them. He's definitely one of them.
You want me to tell you what makes him dope? You want me to tell you what makes him dope? What makes him considered an alien? Some people call him an alien. Some people call him a GOAT. Whatever level that you want to call some of the hip hop greats. Some people use the word alien. Some people use the word GOAT. You want me to tell you what makes him dope? This what makes him dope is the fact that you have everybody that have came out after him chase him. You see so many of these rappers, you see his style in them. Same thing with Biggie, same thing with Pac, same thing with Jay, same thing with Nas. You see a little bit of them. No matter if he put out one solo album, he still has a catalog because y'all acting like Outkast never existed. Y'all act like it was just big.
Just not a solo catalog, not an extensive. I guess not an extensive solo career.
My thing is this. My thing is this. He said, okay, nobody is chasing this man except Young Thug. Have you ever seen the fashion of most of these hip hop people? And you cannot tell me that half of even the fashion they grab is from Andre 3000. Half of the stuff that they talk about and they rap about have came from Andre 3000. You said nobody is chasing this man except Young Thug, but then listen, you just contradicted yourself in your own words because you said nobody and then you gave an example.
And you know what? Hold on, Ray. Ain't it amazing?
The fact hold on. Listen. I just want to rail this in. I want to rail this in real quickly. Because the fact of the matter is this. Yes, he only put out one solo album, but he still have a whole catalog of music where you can actually listen to his verses and listen to how he was killing shit throughout his Outkast career. The same thing with the Big Boy. Now, when you sit up here and you have people that sit up there and they look at 3 Stacks and say, yo, I learned my patterns from a 3 Stacks. Or I learned my patterns because of this person or that person. Like, for instance, Shy, you listen to Slum Village. I listen to Slum Village too, but I listen to more Elzhi out of Slum Village than everybody else. I always felt like Elzhi was the dopest one of the group.
Oh, hell yeah. Most definitely.
But at the end of the day, Biggie only put 2 complete albums out.
Yep, and he considered a GOAT.
And he considered a GOAT. Why? because of how his style and the way he set things made everybody chase after that. It's a lot of rappers. If you actually listen to interviews, it's a lot of rappers that sit up there and they say, yo, I patterned myself from 3 Stacks, period.
Can I say something right? Let me say something. Let's get. I'm just gonna say it. A lot of these people in the culture, they don't think about albums. But see, when you were MCs judge each other not off of your body of work as far as your albums. You get based off lyricism, originality. What have not been done in as far as MCing or being a lyricism? It's like you got to be a special type of breed to even kind of do that. Not everybody's not even in that caliber or even being not only just dope, but far as having lyrics, being lyrical with the shit. Yeah.
3 Stacks was out the box early though.
Cause let's think about it. I remember when Rakim first came out, niggas was dissing that style.
They did.
But he birthed a whole lot of niggas in the 90s.
You said who?
He birthed a whole lot of niggas in the 90s. Rakim birthed a whole lot of niggas in the 90s.
You know who else birthed a lot of people from that family tree? Kool G Rap.
Kool G Rap. Yeah, Kool G Rap.
With no Kool G Rap, there would be no Nas.
Or no Jay. And they say it. They say it. They was like, yo, G Rap was him.
Kool G Rap was there. He was that dude.
Too. A lot of niggas model themselves after Kane too.
Yep.
You know, sometimes you just got to catch up with it. But I would say this. The nigga had one of the five verses.
The Kai Brown guy, he's talking kind of crazy.
Because, but listen, here's the thing. He don't have a legit debate.
Most
hold on. He said, all these niggas dress weird. Calm down. Okay, I'm not dressing like that. You're not dressing like that. Nobody's dressing like that.
This nigga did was dress weird.
All this nigga did, was dress weird.
Oh yeah, all this nigga did was dress weird. Calm down. Okay. You said all he did was dress weird. Okay. So we go skip over the fact of what he contributes to Southern Playlist to Cadillac Music. We go skip over the fact of what he contribute to ATLE. If that didn't exist, Aquemini didn't exist.
Nope.
None of these albums exist because according to you, all he did was just dress weird.
Okay.
But hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Did he just drop a dope ass verse on Kanye on Donna that everybody was kind of going crazy for? And that
to Mr. Kai Brown here, that means absolutely nothing. All he does is dress weird, remember?
And y'all niggas saying that, and y'all probably ain't even listened to the new Black Star album. I'll wait.
So my Most Def versus again. When you don't have a leg to stand on, because everybody is like, okay, well, he don't have a whole body of work. Technically, he do have a whole body of work. That technically he still has a whole body of work.
He has a whole body of work. He has verses.
That will make him best. That will make him the best rap duo.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's what he said earlier. That it would make him.
Okay.
But again, it's still his individual body of work. But like Shy said earlier, Shy said that earlier. Although it's a duo still has an individuality though. They stand out. They're not the same. They're not the same at all. So
I'm saying, and I'll say as far as the art of MCing, of lyricism, he's one of them.
When you don't have a leg to stand on, defend a nigga.
Don't say that, Blade. Don't say that, Blade. That makes no sense, right?
I'm done.
Yeah.
Bruh, the dude has a catalog, bro.
He has a catalog. Even if it's with somebody, it's a catalog.
With a duo,
so hold on.
Like, what are we doing right now?
Hold on. So basically, when Ice Cube was with NWA, that don't count?
Apparently, no, not to them. No,
okay.
It doesn't. Despite the fact that Ice Cube wrote all of the records, no, it don't. In their eyes, no, it never happened. It never happened.
Okay.
Talk your shit. Talk your shit, Blade.
Everything is normal.
Listen, Tech 9 is very underrated. It has
Oh, he's very
always
underrated.
been underrated.
But he's richer than a lot of these dudes. So.
Tech 9 is one of the rich.
No.
First of all, Tech 9 is one of the richest, hardest working dudes in the game. Point blank. Period.
I remember when Tech 9 had hair.
You so stupid.
But
so he was saying so
when I was out now, right?
Paid himself out of NWA.
He said, what about the DOC?
That's not what Shot asked. Shot asked, do you not count the albums he did?
He said we talking about catalog. Hold on, because Busta Rhymes was with leader of the school, with leader of the new school, right? So it's leader of the new school catalog. It don't count in with his catalog. Yeah. I'm just asking, brother. You know, I mean, Black Star, when they first came out, they was a group, so their Black Star albums don't count. When Mos Def and Talib Kweli did their own thing, so Black Star stuff don't count. Hello, let's talk about Black Thought. Black Thought, the most infamous, one of the greatest hip hop groups of all time, the Roots. But he's doing solo albums now. Hell, he got a album coming out with Danger Mouse in a couple of months. So his Roots. So what, we gonna separate the Roots or his solo stuff from each other? Yeah, Kobe has rings with Shaq, and Shaq has rings with Kobe, but Kobe has one by himself, and I mean Shaq has one. Yeah.
So listen, these are, but the thing,
it ain't that to be sorry. No, you talking about catalogs. We not talking about him being a GOAT. We just talking about catalog, brother. That's all I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Hello, I want to comment. I want to comment
No, the argument started because he said people feel like 3 Stacks is a GOAT and he is not. He thinks everybody else said he's overrated as hell. First of all, for you to even rate somebody, they have to have done something. But according to them, he hasn't done enough. I'm telling you, most of the people in hip hop, the Ludacris's, the big boys, and everybody that respects 3 Stacks or respects his acumen as an MC, they feel like what he done, a part of Outkast, rates him enough.
I just think people pick and choose of who it is. If it was somebody different other than Andre, then I think it'll be a different conversation. But salute to Andre. He don't give a damn about this shit. I guess that's why he kind of left hip hop. Does a shit like this. So he just walking around here in his overalls and playing the flute and just living his life. But salute to Andre. He one of them for me. He one of my favorites.
Thanks.
Oh, I see. What you call to keep talking about the DOC. Somebody kept bringing up about the DOC, the formula. Bro, I remember that album, plain as day. One of the most underrated albums to me of all time. One of the best cuts on the album, the grand finale, when everybody was rapping on that DOC. His time just got cut off because of his voice when he got in the car accident. But I think if he didn't lose his voice, he definitely would have been for me. He would definitely been one of the ones. But yeah, the DOC. It was No One Can Do It Better. That was the name of the album. No One Can Do It Better. Definitely a dope album. If nobody ever heard of that, yeah, I need to go ahead and check it out if it's on streaming service. But DOC, yeah, he was one of the ones, bro. From Texas. Let's get that out of the way.
Of course, the South.
He said something about Andre playing a flute. Pause. A flute is an instrument, bro. Hold on, a flute is an instrument. What's got to pause about playing an instrument?
We're not even finna do that anyway.
Like, come on, bro. Yeah.
Rob said, of course, the South is gonna respect the South. That's not saying much, but there's plenty of people. There's plenty of people that's all over that have given Andre his proper due. It's not just the South.
I'm from Cali.
There's plenty of people that look at Andre as one of them ones.
You know what this is starting to sound like in the comments, man? It's starting to sound like that situation when kids be tired and they be trying to find a reason. They're trying to fight sleep instead of just going to sleep. I think that's what this is. They ain't just saying anything.
This junk is laughable, man.
Yeah, it's crazy because they're trying to be like, the South gonna ride. I hate
Andre,
that shit where the South is gonna ride with the
South
South.
will rise again. The
This
I
South
is better
listen.
will
than
rise.
I listen. He said what?
He says, "Hey, nah, Kai. You know what?
so since
You
we
getting
giving
hot.
Oh
just
hell no! You
You
know what?
getting hot,
You know
bro.
what? He need to be blocked. Yeah, he trolling,
You getting
listen.
nigga. I'm gonna pause you for even making that comment.
I'm gonna just wrap all of this up with this. At the end of the day, everybody has an opinion on who they feel is a good MC. I will be a damn fool to not sit up here and say that every now and again that Andre 3000 do shows his face on a record that he don't have one of the best verses, or people walk away and be like, yo, damn, 3 Stacks killed that. At the end of the day, it's way more people than just the South that respects Andre 3000 as a lyricist. There's plenty of people that have said he is goated, he is an alien, whatever you want to. Just because y'all feel like he is over. Okay, here's the thing. Y'all asking all of these questions and throwing all of these things out there. What makes him overrated?
Hold on.
I need to hear
Ray.
this. Wait, no. I just need to hear that. I need to hear that.
Said it. He said it.
Makes,
he said it in the back. He said because he doesn't really have a solo catalog. That's what.
That don't mean nothing. What about his bars? What about his lyricism? What about his originality? What about that? That's what you're supposed to be.
Than Usher? Wait.
Yeah, no, Wayne, don't feed into that. Feed in that. Don't feed into that, Wayne. How about this, Ray? I want to end it because I don't want to keep going back. I don't even want to keep going back and forth with this. How about this, y'all? How about wherever that you like and whatever you enjoy? How about you just enjoy what you like? Everything don't have to be in competition. You have a choice. You have a choice in life.
You have.
So it's a lot of type of hip hop that you can enjoy. You know what I'm saying? But hey, for me, as far as one of my goats, I didn't just say he is the goat. Because for me, it's not just one.
Hey, don't be dissing.
There's many.
I love the shit.
He's one of mine. He's one of my favorites. I enjoy what he brought to the culture. So I'm just gonna leave it as that.
Kai Brown, an opinionated asshole. I want to hear y'all both of y'all top 5s real quick.
Oh no, not
okay. Hold on.
No, I'm just trying to figure something out real quick. I just want to hear both of their top 5s.
No. We gonna do this. The doors of the church are open.
Oh shit, it's open. Hold on, let me get my wine. The
doors of the church are open. This is the segment where you have to pull up and stand on it. You gotta pull up and stand on it now.
I need to know. Top 5s and why do they feel Andre 3000 is overrated? I just need to hear this to understand it.
Go on and hit that beautiful link right there and come on up. Come on yonder and voice your opinion. Let's get into it. Kai said he won't smoke. Pull up.
Need to get Remedy on here too.
Do we have that? Do we have Jeopardy?
I don't know if we do.
No, I'm not even trying to find out age and generational differences. I just want to know who's their top 5s, and I want to know why is Andre 3000 overrated. Like I need to hear like a specific.
Oh, I thought that was I was a wifey. I was about to eat her.
Like I really need to understand this.
I didn't know that was wifey. I was about to eat her. If I can get an
understanding, then we're good. But I'm one of them people. I really need like
Kai Brown, pull up, bro. Pull up.
Telling me,
but see, that's the thing. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing about the age and generation thing.
Pull up.
Let's pull up. Let's have a conversation.
You don't want me to do that? Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
So tell you what. Can we give him a countdown? Can we give him a countdown?
What happened? What you talking about, Wayne?
I was seeing wifey. I saw Jamie comment, and I was about to be like, "What?" I was about to block the shit out of wifey. I had to look at the name first. Oh, there's opinionated asshole.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello, Kai. Don't run.
Don't run, Craig. Yeah, hold up, opinionated asshole. Hold up.
Hello. People been asking me People been asking me.
Oh, there you go. Hey.
Okay, I got opinionated asshole up here. I just want to go ahead and hear this. Like, so
Okay.
why?
I'm a mute. I'm a mute.
Me too.
There you go. Okay, and I'm muting.
Yo, you hear me?
Ask away.
Okay, so I just want to know. I just want to know from whoever can start this off. Why is he overrated? I just need a specific answer.
He ain't doing enough. Simple.
Because y'all compare him to niggas with like 3-4 classic albums. That's why.
He ain't doing enough. He ain't doing enough. Simple.
Okay, so what's your definition? Hold on. What's your definition? Not doing enough.
We talking about solo. If he was, if we talking, hold on, no, we ain't doing that. Hold up. If we was talking best rap group, oh hell yeah, we talking solo artists. Just because you rapped on a couple of songs, okay, and if we gonna do that, we gotta count everybody now.
Well, we do count everybody. Everybody get counted. Nobody gets excluded.
Oh really? We count
Nobody
everybody
don't
now?
get excluded.
We count
Nobody
everybody
gets
now?
excluded. Nobody don't.
Why y'all not putting Big Boy up there then?
So we count everybody now then.
Yeah, we put Big Boy up there, but he's not in nobody's top 5, and he isn't lyrically better than Andre.
Niggas don't never get Big Boy
He's not better than Andre.
Y'all don't even give Big Boy better than Andre. Y'all don't give that nigga no credit.
Hold on, Slade.
You think he's better than
I
Andre?
want to hear this. Hold on. Wait, Slade. I want to hear this.
No, he gets 0 points.
Yeah, go ahead. I want to hear it. Yeah, I want to hear it.
So you said nobody is counting Big Boy, right?
Facts.
Yep.
But didn't your argument start with Andre 3000 is overrated? We didn't bring up Big Boy. You brought up Andre 3000, and the subject matter was Andre 3000.
Y'all giving Andre 3000 credit for group shit, but y'all not giving Big Boy credit for group shit.
And I also said, hold on, and I also said if you're gonna throw him in it, then you gotta throw everybody in it.
Wait, but we wasn't talking about Big Boy. We was talking about Andre 3000.
But y'all counting group shit. Y'all giving him credit for shit that they did together.
Did I not say that he contribute to a group? Did he not contribute?
This remind me of niggas saying that Kobe got 5 rings, but he only got 2 finals MVPs. Like, y'all just be throwing shit around.
Bro, we gonna throw niggas in for lyricism. Then we gotta throw everybody in.
Did he not?
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me say this. Let me say this. It don't matter if you in a group or whatever. If you spitting bars, it fucking counts.
Right.
It's lyricism. That's what we're basing it off of.
And then, like I said, we gonna count everybody to that list then. Now we gotta throw everybody in.
Everybody does get count. Everybody does get count. Nobody get excluded just because you're in a group. That don't mean you excluded because you're in a group. That don't make no sense. If you spitting bars,
that's cool and all, but you gotta drop your own classics. I don't care what nobody say. You gotta drop your own classic albums. I don't care about none of the extra shit.
So in order to hold on. So in order to be considered lyrically one of the GOATs, you have to drop one of your own.
Hey, what we not gonna do, my niggas? Hold on. What we not gonna do is we not gonna change the rules just to put niggas in. If we impact album sales, reception, and all that, and lyricism. Now you just say, okay, because he lyrical, now he the best. He one of the best niggas. And his influence. Okay, that's
well, if that's the case, then hold on. Was that the case? Then I mean, he is part of a album that's diamond.
Then that would make him the best rap duo of all times, which he is. But we talking about solo.
Don't say he the best by himself because he's not by himself.
But that's the thing, y'all. Everybody keep talking about he was just the best overall. All the thing I heard was he was like one of the GOATs. That's about me personally.
He not.
That's what I'm saying. He not.
Who y'all top 5?
Who y'all top 5?
Hold on, what that got to do with this though?
No, don't
change the narrative. What that got to do with anything? No. So what you gonna do is you gonna nitpick the top 5.
I'm not going to nitpick.
Yes, you is. That's why you asking. That's the deflection.
Hold on, wait a minute. Now you disrespecting me because you don't even know what I'm gonna say. I might even agree with you.
Hold on.
All right, fine. All right, well, I did. Let me take that back then.
I'm not gonna get an
Okay,
answer.
I want to know top
Yo,
five.
we can't. Everybody, listen. We all can't talk at once. Hold on. I want to hear where Shy's going with this. Go ahead, Shy.
No, I'm just saying for me, when I was growing up, it didn't matter if you had a solo album or you was in duo. You know what I'm saying? If you was one of them ones, you was just one of them ones. It was undeniable when I was growing up. So I mean, I can see right now things have changed now over the years. Now I would say this. I would say that to his point to what he's saying. I have heard that a lot of people do say like, okay, you got to drop a solo album. You got to drop a solo album. You got to drop a solo album. I know I get understand, but for me, if you wasn't if you just didn't have the shit, you just didn't have the shit. I mean, that's just how I grew up.
Opinionated asshole. You from Philly?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Salute to Philly.
we'll go salute to Philly. I fuck with Philly. You know what I'm saying? So we'll go like this, right? Did you listen to the figures when they was out?
Major Figures? Fuck no.
You didn't listen.
He said, "Fuck no." He said, "Don't disrespect him, man, like that, man."
Hell no.
He said, "Don't disrespect him like that."
Okay. Did you listen to State Property? I'm gonna
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
All right. So in my opinion, right? Notice what we said. Notice what I'm saying, and notice what we have said. In my opinion, Young Chris is probably one of the better niggas in that group.
You tweaking. You
Am
tweaking.
I?
You tweaking. You tweaking.
Am
you
I?
tweaking.
I'm not going to disagree with that because that nigga was writing for Jay-Z. So you know what? I ain't even
Over
going.
Freeway and Benny Siegel, though?
Okay. Yeah. Hold
Now,
on.
Young Chris is probably that nigga though. I ain't gonna hold you.
He never
Chris might be that
Beanie
nigga.
Siegel.
So walk
We
with
not
me.
gonna go crazy. He's not over Beanie Siegel ever.
You said,
All right, well, let me subtract Benny Siegel from State Property, dude. Let me subtract him.
He
That's
started rapping
impossible.
like
No, we can't do that. No, hell no. No, we can't
Okay,
do
well,
that.
then if we going to keep him in there, then I got to say he tweaking, though.
Opinionated asshole knows better.
Wait. Okay. So.
Ray, you know where I was going with that.
Nigga said, let's take Ric Flair out the Four Horsemen. Like,
Yeah,
Nigga, Young Chris better than Cassidy. How about that? Young Chris better than Cassidy, nigga.
You and Angel Dust.
So, y'all argument is that he's overrated because he's never put out solo work, right?
Facts.
Okay, so what do we do with his rapping ability? What do we do with his lyrical ability?
We tell him to go make an album.
I mean, he mid-card. That's what we gonna do as far as solo.
We tell him to go make a classic the way that Ice Cube did, the way that Beanie Siegel did, the way that everybody else that was in the group did. They went and made their own shit and carved their own path.
Same as Method Man. What we doing?
So do we take away a lot of shit that Method spit on the into the Wu-Tang? Do we take that shit away?
Nobody's taking nothing away.
We don't separate it from Wu-Tang. That's what we're not gonna do. That's Wu-Tang.
But you just separated 3 Stacks from Outkast because you said he didn't put out. Okay.
No, y'all tried to separate 3 Stacks.
Hold on. I see what you're trying to do.
This is the beautiful
We just
the
showing you.
beautiful thing about the internet is you can scroll back up because we did not separate it. Y'all did. Because y'all jumped out the window and said Andre 3000. Y'all didn't say Outkast. Y'all said Andre. You separated 3 Stacks from Outkast before we even started this. Because y'all immediately targeted 3 Stacks.
When you listed everything he did and everything he said, I said congratulations. That makes him one of the best duos in hip hop. As far as solo, nah.
We never said he was the best solo. I just say he was one of the greatest lyricists. I just say he was one of the greatest lyricists. He's one of the greatest lyricists.
Conversations with Nas and shit. I don't appreciate that. We ain't doing that.
Nah, we really
ain't nobody disrespect Nas.
Wait, let me say this real quick. You do realize when people be talking about these lists, when people talk about the Jay-Z's and the Nas of the world, they're not talking about albums. They're talking about their lyrical ability.
Yes, they're talking about albums. Yes, they're talking about
albums. No, they not. No, they do not, brother. I disagree. I disagree with you on this. We disagree.
We're not talking about one Nas version. We're talking about multiple classics.
Because there's a lot of people that's way more lyrical There's a lot of motherfuckers in the game that's way more lyrical than a lot of motherfuckers that went wood on with their
I'll
albums.
tell you something. If that was
That
the
went
case,
wood.
hold on, opinionated asshole. If that was the case, niggas wouldn't even be bringing up Big L ever.
You said Big L?
Yes, Big L. Niggas would never bring him
What
up.
do they say about Big L? Do they say he one of the goats the way y'all say about 3K?
No, they say he is one of the greatest rappers that ever lived that came out of Harlem, and he actually had a chance had he been alive. They
I don't know
talk
who
about
was
his
saying that.
lyrical
I don't know who you be around.
Hold on, let me answer. Hold on, let me answer.
Who really did say that?
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm be honest with you.
Let me answer the question.
What?
The facts are this. When they talk about Big L, they don't talk about his album. They talk about his
I'm about to
rapping
get some
ability.
gin jail.
Whenever they talking about
Nigga, I'm
goats,
drinking.
hold on. Whenever they talk about goats, they don't talk about their albums. They don't talk about what their albums did. They talk about their rapping ability. That's why they be labeling these guys the GOAT. When people bring up LL Cool J, they don't talk about his album. They talk about his rapping ability. When people talk about Andre 3000, it's not about the albums. It's the rapping ability. Jay-Z, Nas, rapping ability.
Jay-Z?
Rapping
Really?
ability.
Wait. Niggas constantly bringing up how many classic albums and how many platinum albums Jay-Z got. So don't even do that.
And then when people
Whenever
start
they
talking
talking
about,
about
hold on, wait a minute, hold on.
Jay-Z don't rap that well, believe it or not.
Hold on.
His jock
When
Jay-Z
people
hard. A
start
lot of niggas
saying
rap better
Lil
than
Wayne,
Jay-Z.
hold
He's
on.
not a top 5 rapper of all time. We're not doing
Then
that.
when niggas start saying Lil Wayne ain't the GOAT, they bring up the drop, the dedication of Carter series and all that shit. But now when we sitting up there saying that now albums don't matter and shit.
Wayne has more classic mixtapes than Andre 3K got albums. Facts.
I agree with you on that. I mean,
Albums don't matter as far as
hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. Wait a minute.
I know exactly how to put a pin in this. I know exactly how to put a pin in this. Wayne stopped writing his own bars because he found out Jay never wrote nothing down. This is about rapping ability. This has nothing to do with album sales. People started crowning.
Nobody said sales.
Hold on.
Nobody said sales. We said classics.
People started crowning Wayne as one of them ones because his style had changed. That was it.
For the record, somebody did say sales.
My nigga, albums is another way of saying body of work, though.
Get that 50 Cent 2003 bullshit album sales shit out of here.
Yeah, fuck album sales.
Hold up.
I care about
albums is another way of saying body of work. So it still goes back to what you're saying.
Yeah, we're not talking about
sales. Got a body of work.
We don't care about sales.
That would make him the greatest duo of all time.
We're not talking about, but see, you talking about that. We talking about his lyrical abilities. We talking about his lyrical abilities, bro. We talking about him as a MC.
I ain't saying shit. I ain't saying shit about no record.
Okay, so wait. So we going off who can spit a fire verse? That's what we going off?
That's when people be labeling you the GOAT and one of the
that's
okay, you're right. So for Prom Cassidy top 5, then you're right.
Hold on. When people say greatest lyricist is at the end of that. They're talking about your rapping ability.
Okay, so y'all need to bring up Cassidy because Prom Cassidy could just spit a fire ass verse. Like going off discography, we can't do that.
You want me to tell you what's funny about this debate right now? Is y'all talking about Big Boy, y'all talking about Cassidy. The subject matter is Andre 3000. Y'all said he was overrated. Why is y'all bringing up all of these other additional names?
All these niggas got
all them other niggas is better. Because all them other niggas is lyrically better than them. That's why we bringing them up, my nigga.
Okay, so hold on, wait. So that's a better argument. If you want to say Cassidy is lyrically better, then that's a better argument.
Right.
Hey, hold the fuck on. I didn't get that example though. No.
Oh no, Cash. I'm sorry.
Hold on.
He said rapping ability.
I don't give a fuck
doing
with Cassidy.
12-minute freestyles and shit on the radio, burning shit down. Like, what are we talking about rapping ability?
Whenever people bring up lyricists and MCing, they're talking about the rapping ability.
All right, I agree. So
record sales.
Yeah, that's what my argument was. His lyricism.
That's what all of our arguments been.
And that's what I'm rebuttaling. I would say, me personally, I can't give him that lyricism because I gotta give Jadakiss, I gotta give a lot of other motherfuckers that was better than him over him. So I can't even give him that.
But we don't. That's the whole thing. We not mad at that.
Hey, you know what? I'm not even mad at that.
That's what I said. That's what I've been saying though. I can't give him that though.
Okay, but then my question is, if that is your argument, how can you label this man overrated?
He's overrated because he ain't even got that many fire verses out.
His body of work. You got a fire. Hold on. It's a fire verse versus a body of work. A fire verse versus a song. A fire verse versus he a feature nigga. He ain't even got his own shit.
Again,
by default, you can't give him
talking about rapping lyrical ability.
That's just one thing, though. Okay, rapping ability.
That's what we're saying, though. Y'all go back to the other one. Y'all keep going back to the other one.
That's a different conversation than GOAT. The GOAT conversation and the you rap really well conversation is two different conversations.
No, it's not, because you said he is one of the GOATs. We said he's one of the GOATs.
Hey, hold on. You mean Southern GOAT? You must mean Southern GOAT.
No, we don't mean no Southern GOAT. We don't mean no Southern GOAT. We talking about hip hop. 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 Rapping ability.
I can't do
it. Here's a question. Why is Nas considered one of the ones?
Illmatic.
So that one album is what put Nas as one of the ones.
Streets Disciple.
Ask any old
nigga. What are we talking about? Son.
I mean, I was outside, and you do know when that album came out.
When that album came out,
you know when that album came out, it didn't say. Since you talking about sales, that album didn't sell like that when it first came out.
Yeah, fuck sales.
I got it.
It was one of the ones.
I got it.
Hold on, bro.
But hold on, because we're talking about rapping ability.
You asked why.
Hold on. When Nas was considered one of them ones, it wasn't Illmatic. He did one song and one feature live at the barbecue before Illmatic even dropped, and everybody said he was the next best thing. Just rock him and Cool G rap. That one verse.
And then he dropped the classic album and proved everybody right.
No.
Exactly.
No. I'm talking about his rapping ability. That one verse put him out there. Just like that one verse on Life is a Bitch featuring AZ that got AZ his.
Put him out there.
It's literally all it takes. That's what I'm talking about. When they were talking about these guys, they were talking about their rapping ability.
Okay, so what's that one song for 3K?
Hold on.
I was just about to say that shit.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
What is it? Love Below?
Hold on. Nas said the best, nigga. All you need is one mic. So what we doing?
Okay, now what was that one song that put Andre 3000 up there over motherfuckers?
I remember a couple of his quotables always kind of like being in the source when it used to mean something back in the day. Would y'all agree? Hold on, would y'all agree that a couple of quotables used to be kind of like man long back in the day when it was in the source?
I mean, the one you said I stopped at the mall the other day and made a call the other way. Some dude I was hanging from. That shit?
No, that wasn't in there.
So, well, shit. What was the verse?
What was the song?
I think it was Equipment. I want to say, don't quote me. I want to say it was his Equipment, one of his Equipment verse.
All I'm saying is this.
Can't nobody name nothing.
Hold on.
I want to say it was Equipment.
Hold on. You ain't about to sit up here and say Big Boy wasn't flowing better than 3 Stacks on Southern Playlistic shit.
Exactly. It better not be no song Big Boy outside them on.
Big Boy argument. We not talking about Big Boy. We talking about 3 Stacks.
Nigga, I know who we talking about. I just threw that in there to be thrown in there. I'm not segueing from the conversation.
You can't bring up Andre without bringing up Big Boy anyway, because that's the only nigga he made music with.
God. You cannot. Yes, you can go without bringing up Big Boy, because we're not arguing about who's better between 3 Stacks.
He ain't got his own shit. We gotta bring up Big Boy.
No, you can't.
We don't have to break up. No, we're not. We don't have to break up. No, we don't.
The original argument, the topic at hand was: is 3 Stacks overrated?
Yes.
Overrated.
Pretty much.
So
The answer is yes.
Talking about Big Boy for.
Okay, so name an album and name a song by 3K that.
My nigga, I sat up there and said, yes, he is, and here's the proof, and here's the other people that is actually better than him rap skill wise. That's exactly what I said. I ain't changed that shit though.
No, because niggas asking top 5s. Name a song and an album by 3K that was.
We're not talking about no album.
Okay, well then, okay, well what's the verse then?
We're talking about
What's the verse then?
Hold on.
Because you know what? Even if I was to say it, you're gonna be like, no, that's whack. So why even say it?
No, don't assume.
I just said his verse on Criminal. And let me get my shit to make sure that was. Hold on. No, I'm talking about his verse. He got a song. They got a song called a Criminal. What are you talking about? A song that's called Criminal. Let me go ahead and hold on. Y'all keep that shit right there.
You listen. This is how I could put this. This is how I could put this whole argument to bed. When you have the solo artists, is out there, the Nas's, the Jay-Z's that y'all like to name, when you have the solo artists saying he's one of those ones, there's nothing else to debate. That's how I'm ending.
And hold on, top 5 of this era. Hold on, top 5 of this era. Top 5 of this era. Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. What the fuck is that? Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. What the fuck is that? Kodak Black. I put that nigga there because I fucks with that nigga.
What's the span of this era though? Is the 2020s, the 2000s? What we doing?
I don't know. It don't change from this era now.
So we talking about all time.
I'm saying when does the era start? You say this era.
Bro, did you just say Kodak Black?
Yeah,
I was fucking with you though. I'm being real with you.
Hey, but you know what? I ain't gonna hold you. I like Kodak Black on this Kendrick album. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not a Kodak fan.
Yo, we not letting that fly through customs. We're not letting that fly through customs.
Listen.
I waited for them to tell me the top 5, and the first thing
when
I
you
got
say
was Kodak Black. That's what we waiting for.
Hey, look, when you say top 5, you mean all time, or you mean like the era?
Who is your top 5?
No, he want to know. We're trying to figure out your personal top 5.
Your personal top 5.
M, J. Cole, Kodak Black, DMX, Tupac.
Okay, so you said M, right?
Oh man.
Hold on, you said M, right?
And you wasn't joking about Kodak Black. It's disgusting.
Somebody say Eminem?
Wait.
Somebody say Eminem?
M, right?
Yes.
You know where Eminem rates himself. Eminem rates Andre above him.
He put Redman over himself too.
And
though.
that's good for him.
And he put Trench. And he put Trench from Naughty by Nature.
No, hold on.
Yeah, niggas who was not up there.
Wait.
I don't care what Eminem
I want to hear him. I want him to answer this question. You do know Eminem rated Andre above him, right?
Yeah, that's his opinion. I'm still
Why do
not putting
niggas
him
gotta
above
agree with
him,
Eminem? Nobody give a fuck what he said.
But hold on.
Damn,
We actually do give a fuck what he says because he actually is a rap contemporary next to Andre 3000.
So Redman the GOAT then? Because Eminem says so?
Redman is one of them niggas.
Whoa.
Redman is one of them niggas now. Listen. Hold on now. Don't disrespect Redman now. We ain't doing that.
Listen to Eminem now. We gotta listen to Eminem, so Redman the GOAT.
Listen.
Nigga, Redman is dope.
Shatter that logic. The fuck out of here.
Nigga, you gotta get you a copy. Hold on, nigga, you gotta get you a copy. Hold on, wait a minute. Nigga, you better get you a copy of There's a Dark Side and call me back in the morning. Nigga, what the fuck you talking about?
Listen, I did not listen. The words Redman is the GOAT never came out of my mouth.
It came out Eminem mouth, so I guess Eminem right, because he Eminem.
I mean, no, that's
okay. All right, thank
you. Once again.
Tell us what niggas said. I'm telling you what everything niggas said.
You're right. I'm talking about this situation right here.
Okay.
You keep bringing in all of these other people to try to help your argument, and your argument is falling flat.
You was trying to quote Eminem, and I said, all right, let's quote Eminem. That's all that happened.
And all I said was, you do realize he puts 3 stacks above him, right?
Of course he did. Eminem know he gotta kiss as much black ass as possible to exist in our culture.
Now you disrespecting. Now you disrespecting him. You disrespecting that man mind.
I don't care. It is what it is. Eminem know he got a pander.
Hold on, because one of the arguments earlier on was that everybody saying he is overrated. My whole point is, if you have your own contemporaries next to you telling you you're one of them ones with the pen, it says enough. Versus a fan that's saying, "Oh, you need to give me albums in order for me to say otherwise."
Yeah, because we all got our own standards. We all got our own top five.
But this is a conversation. Hey, hold on.
I have the same top five as Eminem.
That's the problem.
You right.
Hold on, though. This is a debate between the people that buy the shit and listen to the shit.
Okay,
So
Eminem
we
like
can't
2
have
years
that
old.
right
I ain't
to
the
have
same
these
top five as him.
conversations.
Wait, so Eminem is so Eminem is on your top 5 list, and I just responded to you and said you do realize Eminem has Andre above him.
What they got to do with that man top 5?
I mean,
He just said Eminem was on his. Oh my God!
I'm saying if that man got his own top 5 and Eminem is in it, why does Eminem's top 5 come into play? It don't.
Because of the simple fact of the reason I am trying to prove a point that if y'all are saying he is overrated, why is somebody who is great as Eminem, who has multiple solo albums, as y'all said, labeling him as one of the top? Why is somebody like Kendrick Lamar saying he is one of them ones? Why is somebody like T.I. saying he is one of them ones? Why is somebody like Jay-Z is saying he is one of them ones?
I don't got
somebody like Wayne. What about somebody like Wayne saying he one of the ones?
I would expect Wayne to say that because I'll be real with you. I don't really fuck with Wayne. Old Wayne, yeah, not new.
Oh, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. It's still Wayne. It's still Wayne. It's still Wayne. He just had his. He just had his side.
Wayne got the most.
Still burning shit down. I'm not even gonna let y'all play like
all of the people that you're saying that they are dope. All of the people that you name that are dope, that have multiple albums under their catalog, solo work. All is saying that Andre 3000 is one of them ones.
They respect him. Yeah, he's respected. Yeah,
that's
okay.
his peer.
But why is he respected?
That's his peer. But
no, why is he respected?
I don't care about them.
Why is he respected?
Oh, why does their opinion? Hold on, why their opinion don't matter and they one of the ones? And they're supposed to be one of the ones. So why their opinions don't matter in this case?
They not on this call with us having this debate. So I don't care what them niggas think. What the hell?
I mean, Eminem say a lot of shit, to be honest with you.
So again,
call that nigga to the chat.
Hold on, wait a second. Hold up. Time out. Opinionated asshole. We didn't get your top 5. We done already cooked his grits, already burnt his grits. What's your top 5?
Whoa. Who grits you burn, my nigga?
Yours, nigga. You had Kodak Black. You had Kodak Black in your top 5. I don't even.
He was trolling.
You like trolling, nigga. You like Kodak Black.
Nigga, I can't you like
Kodak Black. Nigga, you like Kodak.
Nigga, you like Kodak. Nigga, I can't give you.
I don't know. I'm too old. Nigga, I'm too old to like Kodak.
Yo, we're not getting nowhere over talking. Hold on. We're not getting nowhere over talking.
All right, you say you want my top 5?
Yes,
sir.
Okay, DMX, Eminem, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, and Nas.
Okay.
I'm not mad at that.
4 out of those top 5, name Andre 3000 is an excellent lyricist. So again, why is he considered? I'm done with this.
I'm not gonna compare them.
The sad part about it is that you laughing like you made a point.
Sorry, bro. That's not helping your argument. Sorry, bro.
What point did you make other than the point that rap like them? They grew up listening to them. So
I've been making points the whole time. The people that you are naming as dope MCs, incredible MCs, heavy MCs have
is Redman top 5 or not? So he's your rapper's favorite rapper. Applause, good job. That still means he overrated to the people.
No,
how can somebody be dope and good at what they do and be overrated? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Thank you.
If he's good and dope at what he's doing,
how?
I'm just trying to figure out how.
What is overrated in you? Okay, I'm gonna give you a comparison. I'm gonna give you a comparison. Niggas say that Kyrie Irving better than Iverson, but Iverson led his own team to the finals, and Kyrie ain't never did that in his life. This is the same scenario.
This is not the same scenario.
Nigga, yes, it's exactly the same. It's exactly the same.
Get that tsunami serve. This is like basketball. This shit on out of here.
This shit ain't like basketball. Sorry, bro. Rap is a lot like basketball.
Hold on. Until them motherfuckers you just named do every goddamn thing as far as make a beat, they rap, goddamn
make
do the cracking on the shit, do all that shit. It's a teamwork. It's still teamwork, nigga. It's still teamwork in hip hop. It's still teamwork, nigga.
The people that y'all listing, the people that y'all are listing in y'all list have said he's one of them ones. So what are we debating?
So Redman is top 5.
Them.
Redman could. Hold on. Redman could. Hold on. Redman could be top 5. Why Redman can't be top 5?
Is Redman top 5 or not?
He could be top 5. He could be top 5. He's in my top. Hold on. He's in my top 10. He's in my top 10. He's in my top 10. He's in my top 10.
I don't care about 10. I don't care about 10. Is he top 5?
But the whole thing we saying, y'all acting like we saying like he is just equivalent. He is just the one. We're not saying he's just the one. We saying he is one of the ones.
He a nigga with no rings, y'all comparing them to niggas with 4 or 5 rings. Like, what are we doing?
I mean,
no, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that.
We ain't got no rings.
We ain't gonna do that. We ain't got no rings. Hold on. Wait. What you consider as rings, as far as in the industry? What you consider rings?
Your own classic album.
So now we're talking about albums again.
Okay, he don't have. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Quote unquote, he don't have his own per se, his own. But would you agree? He does have classic albums? Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Would you say that he does? He is a part of some classic albums.
You say that again?
Is he a part of classic albums?
A part of? Yeah, sure. Lots of producers part of.
Okay, so where he got that? Where he's in that? He got classic albums. Okay, what's next?
What's next?
Hold on, wait a minute. Wait. What's the next? Wait a minute. Hold on. No. Fuck that, Ray. Fuck that. Hold on. What's the next ring? You got one ring. What's the next ring?
They're trolling.
I know they trolled. What's the next ring?
Look, we've been on the air for 3 hours, man. We got to wrap the show.
Basically.
All right. I enjoyed it though. It was fun.
JaVale McGee was part of a ring too, man.
Yeah. Hold on. Trial Called Questions got rings too. So what we saying? Would you agree? Oh damn, they hung up. What? Hold on. Why would I bring Trial Called Questions? People want to leave.
No, I listen, we gotta wrap up, man. We gotta get out of here.
I had fun. Oh, hey y'all. My shoe of the week. I don't know, before we leave, my shoe of the week, the Bo Jacksons.
Okay, fire.
Yes, this is my shoe of the week. I was gonna wear it today, but I got lazy. Old age caught up with me. Yeah, that's my shoe of the week, y'all. S trainer. So I'll be doing that too. My shoe of the week. So that was fun, guys. That was fun. I had a great time. Ray?
Man, let's go, though.
Man, salute to everybody in the chat. This is a dope show. I enjoy myself being up here with the family. And as y'all can see, we still together doing what we do.
Yo, man, peace.
Y'all be easy, man.
Y'all be easy. We'll be back.
Whole thing down with the crew right in front of his face and give me space. Yeah, why you keep talking about the chat like a shit? Say, Che, nigga, fuck you think she gon' break down? I don't get a Chanel. Get her back home, I'm giving her hell. Truth or down, kiss and tell. But I go nuts like Chip and Dale. Party to death on the tall bar. She wanna talk my head out. She got